Hello? 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 Is there anybody out there? We need to be quiet, chat. We need to be very quiet. This is why. So we need to be quiet. So YouTube broke. Oh. I hit the wrong button. So yeah, YouTube's, well, I say it broke. It actually seems like it's back now, but it was straight up busted. There were so many people on the YouTube subreddit like screaming, "It broke!" And it was just not working at all. Website, app, TV app, apparently it was down for people all over the planet. It was funny. Who knows why? But it might be working again now. It does seem that we are live on YouTube, at the very least. So we got that going for us. So today is the big day of my parents visiting in-game, not IRL. And we've never actually seen our parents in this game. You just communicate via the postal service, frickin' Pony Express. And yeah. So this will be the first time they've A, been to Sandrock, B, seen me in like 2.5 years, 3, met my wife. Or Mayor Trudy, because like Mayor Trudy's been talking to my mother or some shit like that. So we're gonna get to meet them. This is also a big day where the summit announces things, and yeah. I have a feeling we're about to get a very long cutscene. As soon as I press this button. This feels like one of those moments where it is going to teleport me to the train station. So yeah. We're about to have to watch a long cutscene, but it's okay. Let's go ahead and get this over with.
Did you rest well last night?
I sure did. I need to run to the train station, honey. The game's not gonna let me kiss you good morning. How dare it. Better go pick them up at the station after that summon announcement. Alright.
Wow, this air is dry.
Okay. The air is dry? It's probably going to take a minute to load, because I have a feeling this is a long one. It's also got to load in the map, too, because we were in the bedroom. I wonder... You would think it would have the map loaded into memory already, so I wonder what happened, why it takes so long. Just a lot of audio files, maybe? Character models? You'd think stuff like that would already be in memory, so I don't know what it's loading. Aside from, like, the animation stuff. Okay, so Pa was the one saying the air is dry. I'm guessing that's Ma right there. Where's Pa? There he is. What? Why does Pa look like that? He looks like a British guy.
Hey, we're here!
Born and raised in Highwind, huh? I wonder if... the character models...
So mature and professional and...
I wonder if the character models for Ma and Pa are pre-made or if they actually do like a quick make them up based on your character's looks.
Did you grow an inch? Might be the shoes.
I am wearing boots, so it might be the shoes.
We've got so much to tell you about.
Oh boy.
We'll have plenty of time to catch up. Let's get our bags to the hotel, huh?
Oh, is that Mayor Trudy?
Is she standing behind me? Good thing I wasn't talking shit. Hey, look at everyone at my house over there just watching.
Mayor
Like, what's going on over there?
Trudy, we meet at last.
Let me just say, it has been not just an honor, but an absolute delight to have your child here in Sandrock.
Okay, don't praise me too much. I just built things.
You could have just saved our town, and we'd have been eternally grateful. But you just had to go the extra mile and be a wonderful person while doing it.
I mean, I could be a jerk if y'all like. Could make y'all feel better. But why would I do that?
Sounds par for the course.
See, Dad gets it.
Oh, you hear that? Oh, I'm so proud of what you've done here.
Proud of you, too.
Oh boy, don't get all sentimental.
Oh, I brought you a Yakmel milk as discussed. This is the real fresh stuff. The exported kind is good, but oh, just try it for yourself. You take it cold, yes?
You're not giving her raw milk, are you? Like, y'all did pasteurize it, right?
Well, I learned to drink it cold. When you were a baby, as a matter of fact. You
Oh,
know,
no.
Trudy. Heat up your Yakmel milk, chase the kid around, come back to find it cold.
Oh boy, they're gonna do parenting stories now.
So true. Jasmine got me the same way.
Oh
I prefer
no.
mine hot. Do you have another?
Oh, I don't, but, well, let's run over to the Blue Moon and get a hot Yakmel milk for your darling husband.
That sounds lovely. There's so much to see here. When the celebrations are over, I want you to show us everything.
Oh boy, we gotta give him a tour of the town. I also have to introduce y'all to the woman I married, like, a month ago.
I hate to tear you away from your folks like this, but they actually sent me to come get you. Do you mind running over to Martle Square to check in with General Ling? We'll be right behind you.
Oh, sure, I
We
don't
don't want to
mind.
keep you from something important, dear. Pa, let's get our bags to the Blue Moon.
I mean, I could take the bags, at least to the porch of the Blue Moon. It's right down, it's on the way. Also, I'm sure y'all don't have to stay at the Blue Moon. I'm sure we can move some stuff in that living room and find a place for y'all to sleep.
Thanks for meeting us at the station. Looks like they want you to get to that meeting. Don't worry, you can introduce us to everyone later. And I agree with your ma. I want to see all the things you've done here too.
Well, the train station is one of them. That house over there is another. That was new. My wife is still in there, I
We
believe.
really missed you.
I guess I missed y'all too.
But I can see already how important coming here was for you. Even the way you stand. You're more confident now.
Oh boy.
Of course. I wasn't crazy about all that Duvo stuff. But things are safe now. We'll visit more often. Sorry. I'm starting to sound like that guy you told us about. Cooper? Well, go ahead. I think that's what you're supposed to do.
Do we want to get him and Cooper in a room together? That's going to be an interesting one.
Love you. See you in the square.
Welcome, welcome.
Well, this is a new one. Huh. Apparently something is broken. Gotta do it this way. Hold on. You just hold on right there. That's a new one right there. I haven't seen that one. How about no? Yeah, that's a new one. That's a... I thought I'd gotten rid of the spam bots. And I thought I did get rid of the spam bots. Hadn't seen them in a while. Finally figured out why auto mod wasn't working. Alrighty then.
Yeah. We weren't going to miss this. Do you need something of us?
Oh, Zeke and Mort are both here.
I am pleased to inform you that you all are guests of honor. I wanted to make sure personally that you were here before speeches begin.
Oh. We're guest of honor?
That's kind of you. Thank you.
Of course, of course.
Oop, sorry about that,
Please,
Mort.
This way.
Yeah, I'm looking at that bot message just now, and it didn't even get the name right. Oxy Prime 2, and then it says, my name on Discord is Oxy Prime 1. That is the biggest bot message I've ever seen.
Shh, it's starting.
Friends, citizens, people of the Free Cities, welcome to the Alliance Quinquennial Summit. It has been an honor already for our humble city to host this event thus far. I've heard only great things about our speakers. Let's have a round of applause for all of our fabulous volunteers.
Yay!
My talk went overtime.
And now, it is with great pleasure I inform all of you the results of our first day of talks.
Alright, what's gonna
It
happen?
is clear to us all that the Duvos Empire is posing an ever greater threat to our great alliance. First, the attack on Sandrock. Then, the rogue knight in Portia. And finally, the aggression toward our friends in Athea up north.
Yeah, they've been kind of stirring up some shit, haven't they?
This cannot stand. Various solutions have been proposed, some of which will be drafted and voted upon as policy in the near future.
Okay, so this summit is basically where they get together to discuss longer term plans, I'm guessing.
We have also agreed that bolstering the northern settlements bordering the Duvos conquered Athean territory and developing a more interconnected alliance economy are keys to our security.
Okay. The thing with that first one is you're basically going to be asking citizens to go live next to a hostile nation. So who wants to be cannon fodder, everyone? Who wants to be the bait?
Questions remain, however, as to how exactly this will be carried out. We'll need much more capital investment and capacity if we're to succeed in our plans.
Kickstarter.
Some delegates even brought up the possibility of unifying the taxes and economy planning of the Free Cities. But so far, that's not on the agenda, as we all do value our independence.
Okay, so they seem to be more of a federalist type system. Kind of like the US, where you have like the alliance has like a big federal government, but the individual city-states are also self-governing. So how do taxes work in this case? I mean, they have free travel, so...
But one thing we were able to unanimously agree upon is that what happened here in Sandrock over the last few years is nothing short of a miracle.
Yeah, we did something awesome, sure.
And for that reason,
That's
the
just 'cause
summit
we're awesome.
delegates have taken it upon themselves to personally thank some of the key players in making our town into what it is today.
Oh, that
We
explains
have
why we're up
prepared
here.
a few awards for some of the outstanding citizens of Sandrock.
That explains why me, Zeke, and Mort are guests of honor. Andy jumping over there.
First off, I would like to call forward my friend and longtime colleague, Zeke.
Yay. Go Zeke.
Come on up here, Zeke. You deserve this.
Y'all keep putting Zeke in the spotlight, knowing he doesn't like that.
Mr. Zeke. After learning your story, our delegates, as well as the other researchers of Vega 5, were absolutely blown away. Many of our scientists are known for having their heads in the clouds, looking to replicate old world technology. But you used your brilliant mind and incredible tenacity right here on the ground, making our free cities a better and more sustainable place for all of us to live.
Yay. Sometimes you just gotta look down.
For these reasons and more, on behalf of our council, I hereby award you with the Alliance Council Award for Outstanding Achievement in the field of science. Congratulations, Zeke.
Hooray, go Zeke.
Thanks.
You deserve it,
Some
Zeke.
fights are over in a flash, and some are fought across a lifetime. Not all wars are fought on the battlefield. There stands among us a man who could tell us all about that. A war fought across a lifetime. Every day a struggle, and for all of his troubles, he was only, until just now, ever rewarded with more. This man will go down in the history books as a hero, as an inspiration. Whenever you're about to give up, I hope you will remember this man who never did. For the man who always believed in Sandrock, the Alliance Council would like to bestow upon Mr. Mort with the Free Cities Lifetime Achievement Award.
Awesome.
Mr. Mort, please join your son on the stage and accept your award.
Yay, Mort.
Thank you, sir.
We have one more award to give out. One that we just nearly overlooked. Miss Mian, could you please come to the stage?
Okay, why does it sound like that dude's talking in a tin can?
Thank you, everyone. I'm honored to be giving out the Commerce Guild's Top Builder Award. It only seemed right that I nominate the person I thought best fit that description.
Jan.
The recipient of this award is not just a great builder, but a great friend to all the people of Sandrock.
Well, just butter me up, why don't you?
When I first met you, I said, do you remember? I said, let's make a promise, builder to builder. A promise to take Sandrock back to its glory days. Back then, I wasn't sure if I really believed we really could. Shoot for the moon, for if you miss, you may still land among the stars, as they say.
You shoot for the moon, but if you miss, you just hurtle through space for all eternity. That's how that works.
But as time went on, and I saw you do these things, these incredible things, I wanted to follow your example and do my best to keep my promise to you.
Oh boy, man.
And because of your dedication, your hard work, your incredible ability, your inspiring presence,
Stop it, please. You're embarrassing.
you kept that promise. Not for me, not for yourself, but for all of us.
I just built things, people. That's all I did.
It is with great pleasure I inform you all that it's not just my opinion, but the opinion of the entire Free Cities Commerce Guild, that our Free Cities' next top builder is none other than you!
I don't want to be in the spotlight.
Welcome to the club.
I don't want to be in this club, but I guess I gotta be.
It's my honor to share this stage with you.
You know what, Mort? I'm fine with that. Mort's cool.
Congratulations!
That dude is talking in a tin can again.
Ooh, looks good on you.
Woo!
I'm just wearing a jacket.
It was this or your builder in Porsche. No hard feelings, eh, old chap?
I'm I've heard a lot about this builder in Portia. Did we ever get to meet him one day?
None at all.
All right, take a bow, you three. One more round of applause for the heroes of Sandrock.
Hooray, they're on the side over there.
I hereby conclude the summit's announcements. Now, let's go party!
Woohoo! Seriously, we ever gonna meet the guy from Portia? Heard a lot about him. He seems to be really cool. Uh-oh, I hear Cooper singing. A lot of good-looking food here.
Over here. Can you sit with our guests for a bit? I've saved you a seat.
Oh. I get to sit by Avery. Cool.
Hello, and thank you all for coming. Let's celebrate to our heart's content for today. Tomorrow morning, we ride the airship. But for now, cheers to a new age for Sandrock. Let's dig in.
After working together from afar for so long, it's nice to finally meet some of you face to face.
Is this your first time meeting them, Gale? I don't feel like it would be.
I've been rooting for you all since the beginning, and, well, it's wonderful to be able to see for myself what all you've been able to accomplish. The sun is shining, the weather is warm, and there's flowers and grass are as far as the eye can see. I honestly can't wait to bring my daughter here to see these changes. I truly believe that Sandrock's back on the map.
Are we gonna get to meet Ginger? I've wanted to see, because I've seen shorts that Ginger is in this game, and I've been wondering when the hell she's gonna show up. I want to see Ginger.
And we truly need you guys. With the development of Portia and Sandrock, the center of the Alliance is no longer a weak spot.
I second that notion. And may I also add that it's wonderful to see our two Highwinders here making such fantastic contributions to the process. Indeed, they are a living testament to the power of the free cities working together. But hey, when are you gonna give us our builder back, huh? I kid. But dang, you guys sure did get the pick of the litter.
Stop buttering.
Oh, but also, to show our support, I brought a few gifts. Seeds and such from our botany school to help out with your planting team. And, you know, we're not exactly new to the planting game either, so we'd love to collab sometime.
Oh, naturally.
Naturally.
I see what you did there.
Highwind's right on the railroad track. You'd think we'd be collabing already. Like, it's just a day's trip by train.
Oh, by the way, Mayor Trudy, I do hope you'll take into consideration my words during the summit. The Duvos affair had quite an impact on our tentative peace treaty with them.
Yes.
What summit? Y'all stood outside all day.
Not to mention that horrid news from Portia. What has become of your rogue knight anyhow, Gale? You know, the one that destroyed a quarter of your city with that doomsday device?
Avery is staring daggers at that cake. Look at him. He is just eyeing that cake like, can we shut up so I can eat some of that? And this chick, she's just looking right at me. Like, me and her have locked eyes. This dude's staring Avery down. Seriously. I mean, it's a good looking cake. I don't blame him. I don't know what she's looking at. I'm married.
She goes by Wendy now.
Oh yeah, the AI.
Quaint.
As for the rogue knight, he's disappeared without a trace.
The AI in Portia, it starts calling itself Wendy. That's its name, apparently.
We're working with the flying pigs to track him down. After the Portia incident, we also did a full sweep of the military hierarchy, looking for any more Duvos spies. At least so far, we haven't found any.
Oh, probably want to like scan all of our territory, because for them to have gotten that airship here as fast as they did, yeah, they had to have some QRF stuff going.
Are there any indication that Duvos will expand their land grab of Athea? Will the Alliance react? My settlement plans will be in shambles if there's an actual shooting war.
Yeah, that wouldn't be good for a board of settlement.
That is up to the council to decide, but the guards stand ready to...
My fellow delegates, today is cause for celebration. Let's keep the mood light, shall we?
Thank you, Gale. We were getting a bit discussy here.
Of course, of course. It's this Yakmel milk. Got my mouth running. I'll have another glass to make amends then.
Trudy, what are we putting in that Yakmel milk? Are we sure that's milk? Cooper, what are you feeding those Yakmels?
Mayor Trudy, your town's band has quite a unique sound. It's a little country and a little rock. I can even hear some heavy metal vibes in there.
Okay, country and rock, sure, but I don't hear any metal. Also, y'all have heavy metal? Why am I just now being informed that that is a genre that is available in this universe?
That's our Kugo band. Cooper's a rancher, and Hugo's a blacksmith here in town. Ahem. I didn't see our director Chi. Pity he didn't attend, though I'm not surprised. I heard he's here researching some spaceship ruins.
It's the Starship Ruins, Administrator Curie. Your assumption is not unfounded, but your conclusion is misinformed.
Chi, where are you? Under the table? Are you about to jump out of a cake? Uh-oh. We're gonna get an actual cutscene, aren't we? Ooh, it's taking a minute, so we're gonna get an actual cutscene with animations and everything. Oh god, he's got the robot again.
Oh.
Musa, duck! Okay. That's neat. Okay, that was good. I like that y'all had it dance.
Robot, and it's not harming anyone.
Right? I'm sure Musa was excited to see that. The last time he saw that thing, it was trying to kill everybody. Oh, they're playing Critters. How does that work as a four-person game? All right. Jewel of the Yafala, mission start. Enjoy the party and wait for tomorrow. Oh, the mysterious man's here. Let's... Oh, what, the mole people are here too? Who we got? There's Gaspy. Rhodey, Crafty, Wokey, Cheeky, Grumpy, and Loomy. Cooper's got some, dialogue. Let's talk to everyone. Start with Gale.
Congratulations. I heard from Mayor Trudy that after you arrived in Sandrock, there were tremendous changes. As it happens, we have a builder in Portia who has skills not unlike your own. Perhaps one day we can arrange a meeting of the minds.
Perhaps one day. I would love to see that. Would love to meet this guy from Portia. He seems awesome.
We're quite proud that one of our builders has been your partner throughout all this. I hope you are able to count on her. She certainly looks up to you, as do all the rest of us.
We love Mian. We really do.
You've done us proud. When you make it back home, we'll do you a parade.
Please
we'll
no.
give you the key to the city, the
Okay.
whole shebang.
I'll take the key, please. No, with the parade.
Wow, so much cultural and entertainment output here. You Sandrockers are really giving us a run for our money.
Thank you. When do we get a My Time at Walnut Groove? Because I want to visit that place.
I'm sorry you all had to be the side of a skirmish. As someone who's been through it, I know it can be hard. But take some solace in the fact that you all handled yourselves brilliantly.
Are you... Who's trying to do a Colonel Sanders accent here?
You all have made rather impressive technological progress here in Sandrock. Perhaps we ought to do more exchanges, share our knowledge. Though, I'm not sure how Chi will take to that.
I don't know. Maybe he'll like it, maybe he won't.
We'll never forget how surprised we were to find out that you held off the Duvos invasion for so long. Those guys made a big mistake in trying to knock over the most tenacious people in all the free cities.
We made them hurt for it. we made them regret their actions.
I'm looking forward to our airship ride tomorrow morning.
I am too. Wonder if they'll let me fly it.
Be wary of basking in the soothing embrace of glory. We've won the battle, but the specter of conflict is still on the horizon. Nevertheless, enjoy this moment. The Alliance thanks you for your service.
Okay, I got nothing to say to that. Luna and Pablo are having a
Congrats,
discussion.
Builder. Your achievements are truly amazing. As a fellow builder,
hey, Nani.
I wonder if I can send my apprentices to your workshop for some proper training. They're all dying for a chance to learn from a living legend.
Sure, send them over. We'll have a whole class. It's going...
There you are.
Okay, I triggered something. I didn't mean to walk into a trigger, but okay.
Oh, are we keeping you? You should go chat with all your friends.
So Ma and Pa are here.
Don't worry, we're not going anywhere.
Let's see. I'm just running around talking to everybody. Yeah, it's the summit, but everyone's eating. Avery is just... He is staring daggers. I thought he was looking at the cake at first, but it looks like he's looking at his plate. I think Avery's hungry and they won't let him eat. Okay, let's see. Verna, you're someone I actually have been wanting to talk to. I need Pablo and Luna to get out the way, though. Verna has nothing to say. Okay, then. Musa, what about you?
I'd trade everything I own for an afternoon with Peach. Making that kind of device, he must have just oozed wisdom.
I can't even remember. Ma and Pa. Well, yep, that's them. Ma and Pa, right there. Ma is apparently from Highland, and Pa is apparently from Britain. Because he looks like a British dude. Alright, Luna, Pablo, what's going on? Heidi and I squabble, but we always kiss and make up in the end. Okay. Growing up, if anyone was giving me trouble, Heidi was always the first to jump to my rescue. Thick as thieves. I only share this because you and I are close now. Awesome. Let's see. Luna.
Oh, my stars. The food in Sandrock is just incredible. It's all organic and fresh. That Yakmel milk is all my stars and more. Oh, it's officially my new favorite drink. I'm so jealous of Ernest for getting to stay here.
I'm starting to... Trudy, what are we putting in that Yakmel milk? It made this dude tipsy. Either we're putting something in it, or Cooper is feeding those Yakmels something. Alright, oh yeah, Dr. Chi had a dancing robot. That was cool.
My old colleague from Vega 5, Bugs, accused me of constantly bringing up topics of conversation that no one else has any opinion on. How baseless. Anyway, I'm glad you're here. I need to tell you about what really happens when you divide by zero.
The universe explodes. That's what happens. Haven't you seen what happens when you try to divide by zero in Excel? It has a fit.
One day, I want to introduce you to my master Verna.
Heidi.
You two are both so brilliant. Oh, to be a fly on the wall for that conversation. Let's make it happen one day.
Yeah, maybe one day. Maybe one day we'll get to be introduced to Master Verna, who's literally right frickin' here. Want to introduce us now? That one day could be today. Heidi. Do it.
Hey, if I uncover a forbidden relic from an archaeological ruin, let's say a ray gun, do you think I could leave it at your place for a couple of days for safekeep? No, just one of my kooky hypotheticals.
Sure, if you let me shoot it. Alright. I guess everyone's just gonna have standard dialogue. Andy's grown by a millimeter.
After being on the run for so long, sometimes I sleep better outside than I do in. Sky is my blanket, dirt is my pillow, and the bright morning sun to rise and make sure I don't sleep the day away.
I'd rather have an actual pillow than the dirt, but alright. I guess everybody's just gonna have standard dialogue.
A long time ago, I had 7 identical twins stop into the blue moon. I've heard of triplets, quintuplets even, but septuplets? My heart goes out to their mother.
Were they from Portia? I think I know. Yeah, I think there's some people in Portia that fit that description.
Hey there. Mm-hmm.
Gotta be careful when you're out venturing. Yeah. All right. Pebbles was busting some moves over here. 1, 2, 3, 7, 5, 9. Ninth of fall. Awesome. When Jan and Mason headed up the guys around here, I used to think all you builder types were turning into a bunch of chowderheads, but you're all right. Yeah, you guys kind of got screwed with those two. All right, Cooper's got some dialogue. Let's see what Cooper's got.
Looks like things are about wrapping up around here. Yep, peace and prosperity throughout the land. A green Sandrock, true jewel of the desert. Looks like my work here is done. You, on the other hand, you're just getting started. Sure,
what
you
was
took
your
care
work
of
here?
The lizard people, the mole men, the rat conspiracy, as well as the shadowy cabal that sought to devour us from within.
You got away with words,
Not bad
Cooper.
for your first adventure. Reminds me of myself at your age. Of course, I might have handled it all with a bit more finesse, but
Sure you did.
it can't be ignored that you do bring that personal brand of moxie to the game that we have grown to know and adore. Anywho, there's still plenty of rogue factions still on the radar. The Moon Men, for example. They've been quiet this whole time. Too quiet.
He's not wrong. There's still one more fantastical foe to face on your grand adventure, and he's standing right in front of you. So is this gonna be a challenge? Like, how long can we listen to Cooper? Cooper over here reminded me of that one dog from Animal Crossing. Logan probably would be into Bon Jovi. I mean, all the CDs that we give to the church and to the research people, at least one of them's got to be a Bon Jovi CD. Come on. All right, let's see how long this one goes.
A bit of a backstory on the Moon Men. Just want to be sure you've got the motivation. We can hardly declare war on a group of individuals if we ain't properly identified our qualms with them and their ways of life and why they're bad. The moon, as we all know, is simply a projection, a hologram that comes from a machine built by the werewolf people. Remember this name. Although they won't be relevant again until the DLC. That stands for Delayed Till Later Conflict.
Oh my god. Okay, who wrote that line? Who wrote that line? That's good. That's a good one.
Anyway, the Moon Men, They lost their home in the Great Moon Wars thousands of years ago. Since then, they've been biding their time, gaining power by drinking lava inside the core of the planet. Yeah, they suck it up like milkshakes.
Do they now?
At any moment. And I'm talking about literally any moment. I'm talking now. Okay, how about now? Or now?
He's selling the Monster Whisperer DLC. You know, okay, that's how you sell a DLC. All right, you don't have stuff that's already in the game locked behind a paywall for one single day. You have a funny as heck line that references it. That's good. Take notes, Pathia. Y'all have shown the best way and the worst way to promote a DLC in game. In the same game. Yes, I will be buying the Moon Men DLC.
Alright, so maybe not right this moment, but like I said, could literally be any moment. These moon men will burst out of the crust of our planet and begin laying waste to our prairies and fields, fondling our churches, burning our Yakmal, all with one singular goal in mind.
Fondling the church and burning the Yakmal. Oh, darn. Jasmine over here is just completely tuned all this out. She's at Disneyland in her mind right now. Just not even paying a lick of attention to the old coop.
To turn our planet into the moon.
Oh no.
Now, this goal, it's understandable to an extent. They're homesick, moonsick, if you will. Unfortunately, this puts us at irreparable odds and ends with the moon men, being that we humans prefer our planet not being the moon, so, yeah. Like I said, one of us has got to die. I vote for them. Now, I reckon I'm not completely against the idea of some sort of compromise. Could we turn part of our planet into the moon? A little bit? Maybe carve out a little island for them to live peacefully and do moon stuff?
I don't think it works that way.
Just spitballing here. We don't have to go with this. It just came up with it. Moon Island? I mean, we'd have to run it by the Moon Men, check it for copyright, but I don't know. Workshop it. That's your thing, right? Look, just let it be known that we didn't not explore other options before resulting in all-out war.
All right, we'll let that be known. We'll note that down. I want to see how long this goes.
But you know, failing that, like I said, all-out war, and you're gonna have to lead the charge.
Oh, I am?
would, of course, but well, shucks. These days, I've just got too much to live for. Finally got this greener Sandrock to raise my kin in. Working on a new nocturne today. A lot on the plate. You know how it is.
Yeah.
Moon Men weaknesses include fireballs, kung fu kicks, and I believe they're lactose intolerant, but granted, that one is harder to work with.
I mean, you could throw milk at them.
I can try
Apparently
to
it's
help
spiked.
you out there, but no promises. It can't just be giving milk away, even if it is to combat intergalactic lava fiends posing a planetary threat. Gotta eat. Like I said, you know how it is. Hey, well, shoot. I kind of realize maybe I'm taking up a bit of your time. Yeah, you got a party to get back to, ain't you? Well, I hope you can find it in your heart to forgive me. 'Tis my first offense, after all.
Oh yeah, this is just your first offense. This is the first time you've ever rambled on. You won't. It's not a common character trait with you at all. Spaceships and Evershine. I've been wondering, like, what the whole thing with Evershine is. Like, we find all source AI in Portia. We get a lot more about the old world stuff in Sandrock I knew they had space travel. Didn't know they had intergalactic space travel. I figured they were still like system locked or whatever, but nope, apparently not. So I'm wondering, what are we gonna find in Evershine? Some comm system that lets us talk to the colonies that might still be out there? I want everyone to know. I'm gonna clip this. Hold on, I'm clipping that. Okay, Evershine. We're gonna come back to this. If during the story of my time at Evershine, we discover some sort of comms array that lets us plug Wendy into it from Portia, the all source from Portia, her name is Wendy, and talk to the colonies that are apparently in existence. So I'm gonna clip this right now. All right, I hit the clip button. There, it has created a clip. We're gonna come back to that. If that's what happens in Evershine, then I called it. You're all witnesses. All, however many of you are here.
You know, most instances where some kind of event like this to take place, I'd probably make the comment that everyone involved is highly overrated, regardless of whether or not I knew that to be true. But, seeing as I happen to know you personally and whatnot, I reckon. Yeah, I reckon you're all right.
You know what, Cooper? You're all right, too.
You should run for office.
Dear God,
Any
no.
office. I'd vote for you.
Department of something.
Vampires are real, though.
Oh, God.
Buying up real estate, using the gift of eternal life to make explosive property value gains. It's enough to make you sick. Imagine being priced out of a home just because a vampire been sitting on it for 600 years.
All right. Let's go, game. Let's see how long this goes. Let's see who's got the most patience. Intergalactic bovines sound like something you'll find at Katori's. It does.
Oops. Almost got myself riled up again. Oh, well, you have a good one. Don't be a stranger.
Katori really needs to talk to Cooper. He's got ideas.
Oh, and remember, if they let you pilot that thing, anytime you turn left up there, you have the right of way.
Okay.
Or is it the right?
I think it's the right.
Perhaps the rules of the skies have changed since I was last up there.
When were you up there?
Tell you what, you punch a hard left and the other feller up there doesn't get out of your way, I owe you Yakma milk. I'll even offer up to help pry you from the burning wreckage. You know, if time permits. Oh, and one more thing. Make sure you stock up on parachutes up there. Folk will tell you those things are safer than automobiles. Well, I beg to differ. Crashed far more airships than I did automobiles I did. Any vehicle for that matter. Save for school buses.
Are school buses the thing? Granted, that one thing we built that travels back and forth between Sandrock and Portia, that does look a lot like a school bus. But you're telling me school buses are a thing in this universe? Oh, okay. You know, occasionally, somebody on some Reddit somewhere or on a Discord somewhere will ask what video game world you want to live in. And normally people are like Stardew Valley. And my answer's usually been like Mass Effect. I'm changing it. I want to live in the My Time series. I want to see this world.
They're deceptive. You think you got the whole sky up there, then bam! Giant duck cuts you off while you're adding marshmallows to your cocoa. Rear end them, knock your front bumper clean off.
Oh, let's keep going.
Well, never get into a wreck with the giant duck, tell you what. No insurance. You gotta chase them down, get them to land, then quack it out. Oh, and when they offer you one duck egg, tell them make it 3, then settle for 2. Them ducks be haggling. What's What's that look for? Come on, there's plenty more duck eggs where that one came from. They're practically made of the stuff. I gotta look out for me and mine. I suggest you do the same.
Cooper, you know why Sandrock didn't have grass when we first got here? I think Cooper might have smoked it all.
Anyway, I told you about that time I flipped the bus, huh? I did? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he definitely smoked it all.
Well, shucks. I might be running out of stories.
Oh my god.
I told you about the Moon Men, right?
Yep, we got the Moon Men.
Just now.
Yep, about an hour ago. And the werewolf people, they're going to be in the DLC that's delayed till later conflict. Yep.
Well, guess I'm at a loss for words.
Holy crap.
Get you. That's slang for see you later. Of course you know that. What am I saying? You're a true blue Sandrocker at this point. Yep, be seeing you then. Which is to say, goodbye.
How long are they going to keep this
So
going?
long, and,
Farewell. I'll be to say I do.
you know, do me a favor, will you?
What?
Really? Really?
Really?
Take care of yourself.
You too, Cooper. You have become more powerful than anyone could ever imagine. Stamina +5! I love it! I was expecting, like, if we keep talking to him, there's an achievement hidden at the end. No, we get a stat boost. And it's a stamina stat boost. That's perfect. That is perfect. I love that. That's good. Jasmine, I'm sorry to get you out of Disneyland, but here. Cooper is the best I don't know what that word is. Herbage? Oh, you're referencing the grass. Okay. Cooper is the best herbage. He probably has the good stuff. He's probably got that good stuff hidden away. I mean... Look at his eyes. Look at him. Yeah, he's got that good shit. He's got that good shit hidden away somewhere in that farm. He might even grow it.
Yeah, with a life like mine, I've seen it all. Gives one a lot of ideas, it does. But I'm not much of a DIY guy. If I were, well, who knows what the world would be like? I might be the second Musa.
Where's your wife? Did he just turn around? A single metal bed, jewelry showcase. I don't want this. Yak Boy Target. I'm gonna buy that. Banquet table, a helper box. Peppers, garlic, chilies. Cilantro. Bet Coop grows the best. I wonder why it posted that twice. Interesting. Spell check gotcha. I don't think that was spell check. I think that was my inability to say things. I wonder if I can wear this. Sweetheart cake. Relic bag, furniture chest. You go ahead and give me a furniture chest too. Night, big bird, shoreline, and then various clothing I don't want. Are these guys just not going to say anything? The mole who follows but never leads. Okay. What about the princess? Not as green here as back home in Portia, but with friends like you and hunks like Logan, it's a paradise. You know, Gale is the mayor of Portia. Why don't you go talk to him? I'm sure y'all will hit it off. Grumpy. Like, you could probably... He'd be willing to, like, drive y'all back. Wonder if they will ever make the mysterious man part of the game. I'm wondering if he's gonna even show up in Evershine at first. Like, I'm sure he's gonna be there. He's been in both Portia and Evershine, and Sandrock. But I'm wondering if, like, he's just not gonna be there at first, and then you have to, like, build the town up, and then he shows up at some point. Alright, doesn't look like there's anybody over here.
My baby's all grown up, and you're a really great builder. So proud of you.
Oh, look at you. All grown up, dependable. I couldn't be more proud.
Well, I think that is officially everyone. Enjoy the party and wait for tomorrow. Well, we've enjoyed the party. It's already 11:30. The town is empty. Oh, nope. They're having a party out here. Alright, is there anything else going on today? Let's see. Day 2. The banquet at 12, which is about to start, so I don't have enough time to talk to everyone here, but I'll try to talk to a few people.
Bring snacks with me when I'm working.
Alright, let's focus on the people who are not normally here.
Recently, I've made some progress with my love life.
Oh boy.
In the end, my significant other didn't really care for what I wore. How about that?
Albert managed to get hitched. Well, not married, but he's got a significant other now. Mr. would not stop chasing the ladies. You know, looking at him, he looks like Larry Laffer, doesn't he? Like, I feel like, and he's supposed to be the ladies' man of Portia. He was even hitting on my girl when he got here. I think they're trying to do some Larry Laffer reference. Is this a reference? Is this a Leisure Suit Larry reference? The real ones will know who Leisure Suit Larry is, and by that, I mean the really old ones. Because Leisure Suit Larry has not been a thing for almost 20 years. Actually, no, wait. When was the last one? That was early 2000s, I think. This is the last Leisure Suit Larry game. Let's say 2000 to 2005. So yeah, it's officially been 20 years since the last Leisure Suit Larry game. I'd say he needs to make a comeback, but I don't think a game like that would go over very well in today's climate. It either will or it won't. There is no in between. It's gonna be a love it or hate it thing. Trust my husband to make the right decision in the end. Sometimes you just need to smash a few bridges on the way to getting it right. If only Xena hadn't left, our offspring could have studied here. I mean, she's back. My wife!
Dearest, I've had such wonderful...
You said that about 50 times now. They're having themselves a nice little food out here. Believe that if your builder does not marry Albert and Portia, then he will end up marrying Sonia. You know what? Albert and Sonia would go together. That makes a lot of sense. Those two would probably work together really well. All right, I heard there's supposed to be a banquet.
For our amazingly adventurous aristocrats, don't stray too far into the desert. Remember, plenty of our wonderful town streets can be found.
Let's see. They didn't give me anything in my inventory. Just the stuff I bought. So now what? It said the banquet was supposed to start at 12, but I mean, it's 12:30 and nothing's happened. I like that this dude, Hernandez, he's just over here staring at the desert. He's like, I don't want to be over there. Not the mail. There ain't no mail. Only the Pony Express is not delivering at the moment. Just sort all this. Ooh, we got a rustic side cabinet out of that. We'll put this under furniture, I think, if I have a furniture. I do not. Okay, well, decorations then. That under there. Yes, because Sonya would love to spend all his money. Yeah, he probably makes good money. He's the... I can't remember. Is he the engineer or is he the architect? I think he's the engineer. We're gonna stick this right here. So he probably does make good money. He'd be a good match for Sonya then. So guys, we gonna do anything? There was supposed to be a banquet.
Howdy! I had some difficulty adjusting to the weather here, but despite that, I have fallen in love with this town. The anxiety I felt in Walnut Grove is gone. For some reason, Sandrock puts my mind at ease.
You're from Walnut Grove? Can you explain? Can you, like, tell me what that place is like? Because it's gonna be forever before we get my time at Walnut Grove, and I want to know what it's like. That's probably the town in this universe I'm interested in the most. Elsie, what do you think of all this? Now, I know you wanted to play some pranks, but I'm glad you didn't.
Hey, let me tell you a secret. I've been going out late at night tonight.
You're still messing with those critters.
I'm really not surprised we became such good pals. Us entrepreneurs and go-getters are two of a kind. If only you talked a little more, we could be making bank on the lecture circuit, telling our story all across the free cities.
Let's not do that. I talk enough.
We used to talk about traveling the world when we were kids.
Alright, everyone's just doing their normal dialogue.
It can be nice to take a break from commissions and spend time in the...
Yes, you are a workaholic. Your little workshop has really come a long way. Yeah, in such a short amount of time, it used to be just a shack. Nestled over by the railroad tracks. A shack by the track, if you will. And now it's a multi-story house with an actual brick factory and a stable and a little patio out back, and we have a lovely woman to tie it all together. And wait a minute, Danby, Ryan, if y'all are both here, who's watching y'all's kid? I suppose the banquet table outside equals banquet. I guess. Danby, Ryan, where is y'all's youngin'? Yup. Because the rest of the town's here. Like, literally everyone's here. Except for Vivi. Where's Vivi? Maybe Vivi's watching their kid then. I don't know. Let's go back inside, see if there's anything going on in here now. Yeah, we'll see Vivi in here either. Yeah, I guess Vivi's watching their youngin'. Oh, there's a quest marker here.
My baby's all...
Look at you.
There's a quest marker here. I guess we just wait till tomorrow. We'll get the primitive Yakmo furry bottom and boots. Is that what I'm wearing right now? Yeah. I'll get some pants and boots to go with it. Awesome. Yeah, I guess we just wait until tomorrow then. There's a quest marker here, but no way to really, nothing to interact with, and it's not activating, so. Everybody, I have an announcement. That is all. Oh, this is the announcement. I can float. Check that out. I defy the laws of physics. What have we got in these glasses? We got, they got limes in them. I'm assuming Grace is the one who made the drinks. Grace, what'd you make us? Mint juleps? Lime rickies or Moscow mules? What you got in here? It's green, whatever it is. Got various hunks of food. Yeah, Avery is just... He is staring daggers at that plate. You can eat it, my dude. It's fine. I can't sit in my chair. Now, here's the real question. They had all these character models of various people, including a general-looking guy. So why the hell, during that cutscene, after the Duvos invasion, when we briefly see, like, the Alliance Council chambers, why the hell was that just generic NPCs? Was that, like, placeholder and they forgot to go back and change it? Because y'all have all these custom NPCs that would have fit perfectly there. Go outside, see what times it'll tell you to activate. I'm just gonna go out on a limb and say it was, they forgot to... They forgot to swap out the placeholder stuff. It doesn't look like the marker's even showing up on the outside. I'm just gonna assume we have to wait. The freaking sparkles here make me think there's an item here and there's not. Magic mirror, what do you have to say about all this?
Yes, Master.
The complete task for my master is my purpose. Your happiness is my happiness. Yeah, it was this guy. It was this dude right here. He was one of them. Amira, honey, it's finally... They finally let me out of the building and come eat with you. Oh, well, I'm gonna go back to the shop then. There's more people. I'm guessing we just have to wait till tomorrow because it says enjoy the party, wait for tomorrow. Kind of not much of a party when everyone's just kind of sitting around. I think they had added all that while it was still in early access. Yeah, that makes sense. Lungfish, tater, sand snake. Yeah, nothing really that good. Hey, you processed all that ore? Well, guess what? You get to do it again. How much of that stuff do I have left? Oh, I still got plenty. In fact, I'm gonna move that to the overflow where it belongs. Well, that stinks because they usually let you know whether it's a morning or nighttime. They usually do, but I feel like it's just a wait thing. I'm gonna put this in the backyard. Where at in the backyard, though? You know what? We're gonna put it right here. Yeah, right by the water tank. I can walk out the back door, hop on it, and drive somewhere. Even though it won't let me drive it. Seriously, why can't I drive it? Come on, Sandrock, let me drive it. Let me drive it at the theme park. Wait a minute, did I ever put my blender down somewhere? Hold on. Where's my blender? Did I? Is it in the factory? It's not the home, that's the factory. Yeah, it's in the factory. Okay. Let's kind of do a little rearranging in here. There we go. Make me a little bit more space in here. I think you can get closer. No, you can't get closer. Okay. They're kind of fine where they're at. I want the blender. Kind of weird having a blender in the actual factory. Yeah, I got a little bit more room now. I would have been so cool to be unable to mount that, or able to mount that and ride it around. It would have been, and the mechanics are there, because you can do it at the, the amusement park, so the ability to do it is there. They just have to let you do it. I didn't see a mod for that, but it would have been really cool if there was one. I saw a mod that lets you have the jetpack everywhere. Alright, it's 2200. I wonder if my wife's in bed, because she has a strict bedtime she keeps at like 10 o'clock. She is not. Nemo, they're all stuck in town. Save them. Hey, she made it home. What time did you get home last night, honey? Today's the day to go out on the airship. Better go out and check it. Is it going to teleport me? It's going to teleport me.
Please keep your hands and feet inside the imaginary, I mean real vehicle.
Oh, Jasmine's going to be our flight attendant? This thing's a lot quieter than I thought it would be. I guess not nearly as loud as I was thinking it would be. For having,
You'll see the fabulous Porsche Tunnel, a joint effort, several leagues through solid rock that connect us to our water shipping neighbors.
Hey, the bus is on its way here. 4 turbine engines and this thing isn't blowing our eardrums out.
So you're right. The fabulous Katori world. Happiest place in the free cities. But don't take my word for it. Take the whole family for a ride on the world-famous Coaster World.
I seriously need to tell Katori to chill out with the world names. It's a pretty fun park, though. We worked hard on that. Also, Jasmine's really good at this whole presenting thing.
Oh, apologies for the turbulence, but what you're feeling now is only a fraction of the wind that we used to get before. Ahem. With that, allow me to direct your attention towards...
We're on the ground.
Outback forest.
Or not.
And everything else. Over there is all the trees that we planted. With people like my mom, and the builder, and Mr. Zeke, and Leon, and Nia.
We've got one more trick up our sleeve, as it were. This airship is equipped with environment-maintaining technology. Incredible. Coming up now on the last stop of the tour.
Yeah, did we tell them about that? Because I have a feeling we weren't supposed to do that. We did modify their designs a bit. There's Luna walking around down there.
Before you is Martel's Oasis, restored to its former glory through the monumentous efforts of our wonderful townsfolk. Indeed, what you see before you is the jewel of the Eufaula. This concludes the tour. Now, everyone,
who's honking their horn?
Enjoy the ride.
You know, I remember a time when games wouldn't do stuff like this because... I wonder if I could jump off. It's 1900. Yeah, games wouldn't do stuff like this because getting geometry like character models on a big moving object like this was just a nightmare for the physics engine.
Boy, all weren't kidding. I mean, you get this kind of view from the top of the tall sky elevator, but I must say, we lack the horizontal movement.
Trudy seems to be a trigger, so I'll talk to her last.
Better not talk to me while I'm flying this thing. Never know when a giant duck might come out of nowhere and cut me off.
Oh, you're flying?
This airship is of top quality. If the Alliance can muster 10, no, 5 of them, we'll never worry about Duvos again.
See, I don't know about that. I saw the Duvos airship, like it was twice the size of this thing and had more guns on it.
We might have to commission one of these from you and your fantastic commerce gift.
I'll take the money.
Even though our city is known for its culture, sometimes I wish we also have the technical capabilities that you guys have.
Hey, one day you might. One day there might be a My Time at Walnut Grove.
The technology you use here is very much ahead of the curve. Perhaps we should have gotten along with G.
I mean, it never hurts to be nice.
Standing atop a ship like this with no intention of riding it into battle, it's a soothing feeling.
Greetings, mon ami. Yes, of course I snuck aboard. The allure of the skies. She was too great. If anyone knows, I am the widow.
I don't think anyone minds.
Having overseen the construction of a few airships myself, I must say, this one seems a bit different. Ah, I see. It's partly Duvos' design. I'll have to examine the diagram closely to fully grasp its intricacies.
Yeah, we stole it.
I can see my house from here. Or at least, that's what I would say if not for those darn mountains. Ah, well. That's what tunnels are for. Am I right?
Yep. How was the building of that little thing on y'all's side, by the way? How'd that go? Did y'all have any complications to deal with?
Feels like home, eh? We're high in the air, and there's a lot of wind.
Yeah. High and wind, that's why they call it that.
I was only allowed to come on the maiden voyage because of nepotism. I don't care. Whee!
It's fine.
Thanks for carrying the team on this one. Wayne was supposed to be here, but he said he was worried about getting airsick.
Oh. Okay, there is an invisible wall. Hey, you can see my house from here. That actually looks like a nice house. Now the town actually does look really nice. You can see the ranch. That airplane they showed up in. How did they land that thing in such a short space? Time just jumped from 7 in the morning to 7 in the evening. Ruins out there, more ruins out there. You can see that stuff that you never ever go see anymore. Evil robots. They're working down there at the scrapyard. All right, that's enough of that.
Well, how do you feel?
Accomplished, fine. I think I'm sad, kind of airsick, bored. I feel... this is the end of the game. This definitely is. This is the end. Last mission. I'm calling it. There ain't any... I highly doubt there's more story missions after this. If it is, it's an epilogue. I feel like we did some good.
Oh, yes. Me too. Oh, we've accomplished so much. But while this may be the end of our journey, it's still only the beginning for Sandrock.
Oh, teleported back to the ground? Game?
It's been a long road. Sometimes, when I look at old photographs, I hardly recognize myself. To think that flawed person changed to be the one standing here with you now. Sometimes things looked bleak, really bleak, but we had each other and new friends we made along the way. We pushed through. We never gave up, no matter how bad it looked. And through it all, we were able to create a better world for our children. So, what's next for us? I really can't say. But what I do know is that we have earned our destiny. Every day here, every day belongs to us. Life goes on here because of what we did, because of all of us. I know we made a difference. I still feel the weight that comes from everything down there. But it's different now. I feel a kind of safety under that weight. Maybe it's because I know we can carry it now.
Oh, we're gonna get stats. Day 7 of summer, year 3. 230 days since you took off the train from... Pause. So 230 days since I stepped off the train in Highwind. I heard whispers that Sandrock was a dying town, but you wouldn't have guessed it by the faces of the diligent townfolk, bright with hope. In no time at all, you had plenty of new acquaintances who would soon become friends. When you first set foot in the Sandrock, Mayor Trudy was off in the desert, experimenting with desert planting. The town you arrived at was a bit disorganized. Yan had allowed a backlog of commissions to accumulate. Yeah, it sounds like him. The most important of which was the crane lift meant for Rocky and his crew. He built the Eufaula Salvage crane lift, day 3 of summer, year 1. This music's a little on the loud side. Does this game start in summer? I think it does. Because I feel like most games in this genre, they start day 1 in spring, but Sandrock starts it in summer. Because that's the first commission you do, and yeah, you can see I'm still wearing the first set of clothing I got. Alright, learned about Logan, forcibly boarded a train. Their motives then were a mystery. Other dangers of Sandrock became quickly. Once peaceful group of lizard folk, the Geeglers, became hostile and were emboldened, launching numerous attacks against Sandrock, which you repelled, ultimately resulting in the destruction of the Sonash Bridge and the literal fall of the Geegler president via his own hubris. Congratulations, you won! Hooray! We took Gecko Station, day 1, autumn, year 1. We rebuilt the bridge, day 7 of autumn, year 1. Investigated Logan, winter, year 1. Water tower was repaired, day 2. Yeah, we got that done the next day. Let's see, day 25, year 1, we got the stuff planted, and Matilda was kidnapped, but we saved her. Kind of regretting that one, to be honest. True bounty hunter arrived. Business mogul Musa. We blew up the blue moon. That was a good one. And poor Grace had to clean all that up. Day 2, summer, year 2. We got the first phase of the tunnel done, year 2 in summer. Bronco found Logan's hideout, met with Grace. Investigated the church, day 25. Logan pulled down the statue. Saboteurs behind bars. We built the signal triangulator. Defended Sandrock, day 4 of autumn. Matilda stabbed us in the back. And then we liberated it, day 5 of autumn. Starship Ruins was day 6. Logan beat the crap out of Penn. We sent Matilda to the moon. Road to Portia was completed day 22 of autumn. More families moving in. We got the school built, day 28 of autumn. Wow, a lot of stuff happened in autumn. Year 2 of autumn was just packed, wasn't it? Like everything happened in autumn. Professor Lewis showed up. Nia moved back. Greenification done in winter. And the new Sandrock, wow, it took some time. We got new Sandrock done spring of year 3. Katori World finally finished day 3 of winter, or day 23 of winter, right before Christmas. Let's see. Jewel the Eufaula had finally returned. Your great adventure was also decorated with the rewards of daily life. You took commissions off the board at the guild and personally from friends who needed your help. Every contribution you made to the town, big and small, made a difference, at least in one person's life. The work in the Commerce Guild was nothing short of legendary. The numbers you put up for the guild left builders across the land in awe. You will be forever remembered as the standard that all builders strive to reach. 304 commissions. Some weekends you went in to do a bit of extra work inspecting. Yeah, I kind of stopped with the inspections. So 120. You had to complete a commission a bit late one time. 300 done, only one of them was late. Commission became more and more demanding. People offered to help you out. Rocky, Jed, yeah, but you prefer to handle things on your own. You commission them for materials one time. You can commission them for materials? Well, that explains why I only did it once. I didn't know you could actually do that. I thought it was just, like, you just, like, get them from the, like, the quarry or whatever that they have going on. And it's just you hope you get what you wanted. Never had trouble keeping the balance. A good night's sleep is the best skincare routine. So it was quite rare to see you with panda eyes. That happened a couple times, I'm sure. Huge commission you took on town usually put your contention in the workshop of the year. And you didn't just win it once, but 2 times. Probably will win it a 3rd time. Every time one of your achievements is mentioned in the Atara prison, Jan, for a fleeting moment, regrets treating you the way he did. He fucking better. He better regret treating me and the way he did even more. Money doesn't buy happiness, but it buys upgrades. He earned 950,000 gold. And I spent 701,000 of it. Collected 2,001 due, bought 1,025 units of water, used 9,000 units of water on the machines. Good lord. It's a thirsty place, ain't it? Time at Sandrock has been a wonderful growing experience as you met people who will surely be your best friends for life. And there's all the characters. Even Pen is on there, and Jan. That's funny. I don't think Pen and Jan are my friends. I don't think they like me very much. Days turned to months. You always tried to find time to participate in local festivals. Grabbed 23 gifts on the Day of Bright Sun. Caught the most ghosts in Chase of Memories twice. Won running of the Yakmal twice. Cooked 24 dishes at the Solstice Barbecue. Served everyone at the dance-off twice. I don't even remember the dance-off. The sand running race hasn't been going on that long, because that didn't even get started till year 2. And we haven't got to it yet in year 3, so yeah, I haven't won the sand running race but once. Or no, 0 times apparently. It's also hard, like the sand running race, when everybody's in it, is difficult. Showdown at High Noon twice. Don't host too many parties. Yeah, I hosted 2 parties, apparently. One of them was the wedding ceremony. Many would have found it hard to choose who that special someone might be. You ain't freaking kidding. This game has got the hardest decision to make when it came to that. Of all the games I have played, choosing someone to romance in this game was probably the hardest decision. I have played Dragon Age Origins twice. I have played the Mass Effect trilogy to completion at least 3 or 4 times. I I have played so many games with so many difficult choices, and yet this game, the frickin' Light Farm Sim, had the hardest choice of all, and that is, who do you want to romance? Because every single romance candidate was perfect. 28 hugs, 27 kisses, 76 gifts, and 15 dates. Damn, I ain't even been on 15 dates in real life. Shit. 29 times you were feeling romantic, and you just had to say the person... had to say so to the person you were speaking to. 22, or day 22 of year 1, or no wait, day 22, year 3, you got married. Marriage was only the beginning of your happily ever after. I mean, we haven't had kids yet. The wedding just happened. Domesticated animals. Nemo lacks in brains, but he makes up for it in being adorable and apparently really strong. I cut down 0 trees, but I remember Burgess yelling at me for cutting down a tree, so maybe the first one is free. Encountered, defeated 201 rare monsters. Passed Ruin 14 times. Civil Core 4 times. Defeated 849 monsters total. Countless data disks. Created 459 items. 39 types you encountered. You restored 14 relics. 19 exhibits on display at the museum. Yeah, I never do museums in these games. 14 unique dishes. Ate 31 times at the Blue Moon. Took 53 photographs. 16 games at the Game Center. 83 fish in total. The kingfish I caught 0 times. You sought out to purchase 2 mounts. Technically, I only purchased 1. The other was a gift. Trudy became the mayor. Cooper and Hugo wrote songs. Cooper and his daughter have been resolved. The tensions between them. Maybelle approved of the new dynamic. Spends less time stressing and more time providing delectables. Matilda, or whatever her real name is, she now has a lot of time to think about what she's done in the cold, hard reaches of space. Hopefully she can still see Sandrock from up there, so she can think about it. You think about what you did. Mason read about you in the news, breathed a sigh of relief, glad it's all over. Who knows, however, if his past will ever catch up to him. No romancing yawn. I don't even know how the romancing works with people like Penn, who get sent to prison. Burgess stepped up and became Minister of Sandrock, but only because the people of Sandrock gave him confidence. Justice and Unsure made a name for the Sandrock Civil Corps, due in no small part to me. Not just because of drawing photorealistic. Yeah, Unsure can draw. Holy hell. Once Sandrock became a safer place to live, it made sense to start building a school. Without that, Jane never would have found her new home here. Owen still sits quietly at the bar in the Blue Moon, but now he has more stories to tell. Rocky and Crystal have been extremely justified in being the last salvage company to hold out in Sandrock. They have plenty of work to do, I'm sure. Katori found success building her business and her theme park. Miguel fell down into a rabbit hole of dangerous philosophy. Yeah, you can say that again. He chooses to live out his days in Atara prison to atone for his sins. If only there was some way to have helped him see the light. That makes me think there's a different path that can go. Because, yeah, he's just in jail now. Yeah, he's in prison. But that line makes me think there's a way to get him to save him from prison somehow. I don't know how or why, but apparently you can. Ryan and Danby finally gained the security they needed to start their family in the newer, greener Sandrock. Playing some small part in your adventure helped bring them closer together. And they finally had a kid. Unsure had his own hopes and dreams of becoming deputy, which he did. Pablo's fashion show, that was us, we did that. Long talks with Heidi helped her figure out what exactly she wanted to do with her life. And with that little added boost of confidence, she was able to convince her master that perhaps there was more to life than just being in Avant-Grade or whatever. Haru often thinks of you, Logan Andy. This semester, he was top of his class, which has earned him a hefty scholarship. Nice. Go, Haru. Logan sleeps with both eyes closed. Andy will surely go on to do great things. Grace had the highlight of her career with your help. Some adventures are too great, even for supersize, so she decided to come back to Sandrock to retire. And be the cook she always pretended to be. And then she failed at that and became a bartender. You, Mian, and Nia have become Zeke's angels. Of sorts. Nice. Taking over many of the Moisture Farm's duties. I mean, that's all Mian and Nia. That ain't me. Director Chi found Olympia, though not exactly in a way he hypothesized. Oh god, he's looking into virtual reality. Save him. Musa, moving and shaking things behind the scenes, saw the potential of Sandrock and now continues to invest in the establishments all around the Eufaula. He next set his heights on the northern edges. Musa confirmed for Evershine. Life in Sandrock goes on, renewed with hope and ideals. Tender seeds broke through hard soil, found new life. Sandstorms are all but gone. Nourishing rain falls more than it ever has, even though it hasn't rained once since that happened. If you look closely, you can see Martel looking down on the new oasis with a smile. Oh, that's a lovely picture. Hit the export button. I wonder what's happening. Oh, you can save it as a JPEG, sure. Yeah, just put it on the desktop for now. I'll figure out what to do with that later. Alright, now we get end credits. And no background music, because that was loud enough. Like it's got me and Amira here. That's nice. So... I think it's official. I know the My Time games are a bit of a hidden gem in the genre of the light farm sims. And really, it's hard to even classify it as a light farm sim. But it's the same overall gameplay style, just slightly different. I honestly think the My Time series is better. Like, this is... Because, like, most people would say Stardew Valley is the quintessential light farm sim, and I kind of agree, but yeah, I think the My Time series is better. No offense to Stardew, I love it, it's just, yeah, the My Time's got it beat. But a lot of that is just because My Time is more newer and can learn from the problems of Stardew. Stardew walked so My Time can run. I will say it now, I think the My Time series is the best of the light farm sims. My Time at Sandrock, easily the best of the series. I mean, it's only 2 games, but for now. Final wrap-up. They did do a good job with the final wrap-up. So, like, the other person I've been watching play this is a little bit further behind me. They just got done with the whole Save Sandrock from Duvos thing. But they've they're only playing it every now and then because they got a bunch of other games on their docket to play. And they've been wondering... Hold on, I'm going to pause this for a second. They've been wondering how the game's going to top the whole Duvos invading Sandrock thing. And I was kind of wondering the same thing. It's like, you had basically the climax of the story happen in the middle of the game. And then there was a whole third act to go over. All right, English voiceovers. Haley Nelson did Mian and Jasmine. Is there anyone I recognize here? Honestly, I'm not good remembering voice actor names. Sonia Gilbertson. That sounds familiar. I think I've heard of this one. Gerald Hill. I think I've heard of that one. Wait. Chuck Montgomery did both The Mysterious Man and Cooper? You know what? I didn't connect the dots at first, but yeah. That I can hear it now when I'm picturing both their voices in my head. Laura Welsh did Katori and Venti. Nicholas Chang, that also sounds familiar. Christina Costello voiced Ginger, but where the heck is Ginger? I haven't seen Ginger. I've been wanting to see Ginger, and I haven't seen her. Gus? Gus shows up at one point? I haven't seen Gust either, unless that's a different Gust. Jane, and then Avery, Luo, Penny, Verna. Anthony O'Kelly Jr. voiced Musa. Princess Lumi. Xena and Pebbles. I think I must have scrolled past it already. I was wondering who voiced, Wait a minute. I was wondering who voiced Luna, but... Oh, Lauren Kong voiced Luna. Did they do the singing for Luna as well? Okay, some of these songs I gotta know too. Let's see. Acquaintance at the Old Blue Moon. That's the one Cooper sings. Lyrics by David Peck. Composed by Helen and singer Penny. Okay. Fantasy. And then we got a bunch of beta testers. So yeah, anyway, they were wondering, how's the story going to top the whole Duvos invasion thing? To be honest, I don't think it does. I think that is definitely the high point of the game. But I also am not disappointed with it being in the middle of the game as opposed to the end. Because the game has a very slow start. And it kind of feels like going through the motions at first, which is... it's boring at first, but when the story picks up, you realize why they did it that way. Because there's a lot of stuff going on in the background that you have to kind of... you'll pick up on a second playthrough, that's for sure. But I'm actually pretty happy with the way the story came out. Like, yeah, it didn't top the Duvos invasion, but I don't think it really had to. I think it was fine just letting that be the high point, and then coming back down and finishing on more of a life moves on kind of thing. There's a lot of beta testers. That's a lot of beta testers. Or are we looking at Kickstarter backers now? Or are they both the same? It's gonna be midnight by the time this finishes. I got 1 more hour of the stream to fill. Well, I finally finished the story of the game, but I still got plenty of side content to do, I'm pretty sure. Because I know there's more stuff to do for the theme park. I know there's more stuff to do for... Oh, here's the backers. Okay. My Time Laura. Someone really likes the series. I don't blame you. Still gotta have children and do all that. What did you think about the airship? Design-wise, it fits the world, but it's not the best designed airship I've ever seen. But it does fit the world. It looks very similar to the plane that Avery flies in on. Honestly, I'm kind of meh with the airship. I kind of wish you could go inside of it. But that's asking too much. You know, aviation seems to be a rather large background note in the My Time series, because it kind of played a pretty good role in Porsche, because the whole builder challenge during the epilogue of Porsche is build an airplane. And then like you see a bigger variety of aircraft in Porsche as well. And I think that was due to the fact that Porsche was supposed to be a different game. Because if you watch a movie, there's a television you can get in Porsche, and one of the movies that you can watch on that television seems to be an extremely early build of Porsche that focused a lot more on flying. Like, there was a whole airport and stuff. And there were whole characters that got repurposed or cut entirely. I kind of want to play that version of Porsche because it looked fun. To talk about the Flying Pig. Is that the name of the airship, the Flying Pig? It kind of looks like a pig, to be honest. It looks like they go on about it being like a really good design, but when you compare it to the airship that Duvos had parked over the northern plateau, like, I feel like the Duvos airship would blast that thing out of the sky really easily. Because the Duvos airship was like more than twice the size of the one we built. Now, granted, ours might be for a different purpose. Theirs might be a whole like attack ship, whereas ours is more of a hit and run kind of thing, or a support ship. But Jesus, this is a lot of Kickstarter backers. I need to speed this up a bit. Sorry, I'm glad y'all contributed to the game. I wish I could, but I don't really have the money to be throwing at Kickstarter, and yeah, Evershine's already passed its thing, so. You know, come to think of it, one of the stretch goals on Evershine's Kickstarter was a remake of Porsche. I'm kind of glad they didn't hit that one, because I don't really think Porsche needs a remake. I think Porsche was fine just the way it is, especially when it's the first in the series. It's a little rough around the edges, especially compared to the near perfection that is Sandrock, but yeah. I say near perfection. There's a lot of things that I can point out about Sandrock, but overall, it does a fantastic job. Oh, the pig you get at the end of Porsche. I didn't care for that thing. I wanted the plane. I wanted to keep the plane that we built. I didn't care for the flying pig. And it was parked outside my house every day, and it was ugly, and I'm like, I don't want that thing. Can I get rid of it? And then it had so many darn limitations on it. Like, you couldn't fly it around very fast or for very long before it fell out of the sky, and it's like, one of the mods I downloaded for Portia was the one that just removed the limitations from it. It made it a lot more fun. And I liked it a bit more after that, but like, I really don't care for the flying pig. Laura, will you marry me? MRG. Do I need to know the story behind that? Is there a story? Who the heck's hiding a wedding proposal in the end credits of a game? In the Kickstarter section, no less. There's a lot of people. A lot of Michaels. A lot of Michaels. And then a Mika. A Mike. A Miranda. I want to go through all the credits. One, because the game is good and I think everyone deserves their shine. But Lord have mercy. I think y'all could have doubled up these names. Instead of having just one big list. You have one on the left and one on the right. Because this is a lot of names. We're only into P's. We're only halfway through the alphabet. Q-R... Okay, we skipped a few letters there, thankfully. Pretty sure once we go after T, there's not going to be a lot of names. I hope you said yes, Laura. Maybe she did. Or them. Maybe not be a she. Maybe they're living happily... and they had a My Time themed wedding. There's a fun story about Mass Effect. There was a couple that met through mutual love of the game series Mass Effect, and it just so happened that the guy's favorite character was Garrus and the girl's favorite character was Tali. And fun fact about the Mass Effect series, both Garrus and Tali are romanceable in Mass Effect 2 and 3, but if you don't romance either one of them, they actually end up in a relationship together. And there's a cutscene you can, kind of a cutscene you can get, where you see them kissing. And one of the devs at BioWare, when they heard of this story, I think they got a letter from the happily married couple that met through Mass Effect and they got married. One of the devs at BioWare went into the game, took a screenshot of the Garrus and Tali kiss scene, and then had that printed on a big painting or something, like a big print of it made, and sent it to them as a gift. It was really cool. Can you imagine the credit list that's going on? I can't imagine it right now, and I'd say, Pathia, hire me to frickin' make this end credits, because good lord, this is too big. I almost think you probably shouldn't even have the... I don't know, like... I'd almost think you probably shouldn't have the Kickstarter backers in the end credits. There should be a special page for them, like on the main menu, where you can see all the Kickstarter backers' names. Because, good lord, this is a lot for... I didn't know Sandrock had this many backers on it. If they do a credit list with the... They need to do what I said, where they have 2 rows, 2 columns of names instead of 1. Because, holy crap. I know the Evershine Kickstarter was bigger than Sandrock's. Zhao Lin, Zhao Lu. I wonder if those two are related. I am out of water. I did not make the mistake. I made the mistake of not filling up my cup before I started streaming. Now I'm out of water. Okay, it's taking a while. I thought we were almost done. Oh, thank Christ. Okay. Special thanks to the other voice actors. I thought we were almost done, and then we got a whole nother list of names, but looks like this one's faster. It's extra voice actors. Then we got partners. I'm guessing this is middleware devs. Hope you enjoyed my time at Sandrock. I did. I really enjoyed it. So much that I'm going to keep playing it to see if there's an epilogue. Because the credits roll in Portia, and then there was a whole epilogue after that.
Don't be a workaholic. Take a break.
I didn't get to do this yesterday, so we're making up for it now. Super cool and hella romantic. It is. I smiled a little bit when I heard that story.
Morning. Time to start off the day. How was your night?
Oh, we can watch this back. Okay, well, we're not going to do that now. I'm going to put that on the bookshelf. Hemp carpet. Okay. Where's the bookshelf? Honey, do you remember where we put the bookshelf? I'm going to put it in here. Memories of Sandrock. You go right there. You can see you in there, too. This can just go in here now. And this... Let me see what these pants look like. I don't really... It looks okay. I kind of liked it when it was the jacket and just a regular pair of pants, because it looked like a flight jacket. I probably could have, but it's too late now. Yeah, I'm gonna go back to the blue jeans. Just a pair of blue jeans and a pair of boots. All right. We got nothing on our mission list. Hold on, I want to check something. Since it didn't have a cutscene when I first tried to place it, I don't like that picture of our wedding, though. I want a picture of me and Amira in wedding outfits together. I don't... Yeah, we're not gonna... We'll keep it that. Hello, honey.
Howdy.
Howdy, everyone. Elsie, am I keeping an eye out for critters? Sure. I wonder if everyone's still here. No, I'm pretty sure everybody's left. And life will get back to normal. Clothing. These two can go in there. Alright. Anything good on the commission tracker? Oh, wow. Heidi wants 3 rare quality steel frames? 7 grand? I mean, yeah, sure. I'll take it. Make me 3 steel frames. Alrighty, sort all. Nemo, I'm gonna send you out to, I don't know, do something. Go dig.
Still busy. Don't work too hard.
The day just started, honey. It's fine. Train's here. Yep, looks like everybody's left. Life in Sandrock will go back to normal. Hi, Grace. Oh, wait, we got something on the map. Oh, we got something on the map where Trudy's at.
So? Huh. Yes? Matt, Trudy, what's going on here? I'm confused.
He just does this, it's fine.
Rest assured, Mayor Gale. I think our good doctor is still giving it some thought.
He's deep in thought.
Ideas, Doctor?
I think I know what this is about. If you've played Portia, you would know what this is about.
Possibly. Yes.
Oh.
Sensitive to sunlight, weakness, fevers, delicate skin.
I know exactly what this is about.
Sometimes collapses and comas. Condition stabilized by cactus juice.
Yes, exactly.
I can try a cure.
A cure?
Really? No kidding.
Yes.
That's wonderful news, Mayor Gale.
I mean, he said try. Don't know if it's gonna work.
She needs to come in herself.
Well, that's a problem.
Oh, that'd be hard, but I'll arrange it. Thank you, Doctor. A try is all we ever hope for. I'll let them know at once. May I use your telegraph, Mayor Trudy?
Of course. This way, please.
Yes.
I know what that's about.
A patient's family. This patient will come in a bit. Not easy to treat.
The moment we've been waiting for, you're right. Ginger is going to appear.
Worry not. I'll be prepared.
Listen, I love Ginger, so if there's anything you need, let me know. So Ginger is finally coming. Now, I want to say though, like, one of the things I like about the My Time series is it has a very nice blend of realism and fantasy. I don't think he's gonna be able to cure her. Like, if I was writing this, he could try the cactus juice or his cure could help. But I feel like it works better if he's unable to cure her, because, like, her condition was... It sounds like a genetic condition. Because I was one of the crazy people who really kind of liked that Portia had a topic as sensitive as a realistic portrayal of someone dying of an illness in it. I mean, you can argue whether or not they should have done that in a game that is lighthearted as Portia is. I can see it either way, but I kind of liked that they portrayed it the way they did. And I liked that the different characters are so different in these games. Like, what other game has a romanceable candidate that has a health condition like that? Zero. I can't think of very many. Especially not in the light farm sim genre. Like, the light farm sim genres has the same characters, basically, when it comes to romance candidates. I have to get some more tomatoes. So to have, and you even look at Sandrock, you have romance candidates who are, some of them are older, some of them are a little younger, some of them have big personality changes. Where I'm going the wrong direction. Some of them have kids from a previous marriage. I love that about the series. So I feel a little bit disappointed if they actually cure her. Because I think the whole she has this debilitating condition but lives with it is a better... It's better. It's a better story. That train's about to leave the station. I need to get off this bridge. As much as I am excited to see Ginger, though. Alright, Aggro, I'm gonna park you right here. That train's gonna be coming through before too long. Daisy, you might want to stay off the tracks as well. Alright, masked fiends, that's what we're after. Should be passing through any second now. You seriously want to go now? Here it comes. Bye, everyone. Have a good time. I wonder if we see it despawn or if it's gonna go into the tunnel. Nope, it actually goes into the tunnel before it despawns. Nice. I think games like this take away like grandparents or parents, but not really a marriage candidate. Yeah, it's one of the things that makes the series unique that I really like. I do like that they did add the ability to save her, so it is possible to treat the condition and keep her stable and keep her around. I'm fine with that. I think it actually works better that way. Like having a romance candidate that has that debilitating condition and can die, but if you work at it, you can keep her alive. It's something so unique to, especially in a game like this. But in games in general, you don't see characters like that often. And having it be a marriage candidate makes it so much more impactful, because usually the marriage candidates have a little bit more work put into them design-wise. Especially when it's Ginger. Like, Ginger is such a lovable character. A lot of people love Ginger. She's a fan favorite character of the series. Oh. So you'd rather them learn how to manage it? I think managing it would be a better narrative.
Yeehaw! I love it!
Because, like, as I was saying, I love the way this series blends realism and fantasy. And I don't think it would be realistic for this society to be able to cure what is most definitely a genetic disease. There's no darn way they would have that ability. Especially not with cactus juice. Now, they could have the ability to stabilize it or make it easier for them to live with it. But I don't think them being able to cure her completely is within the realm of possibility. And I like it better that way, because learning to live with it, especially if she's a marriage, if you marry her, I think it just works better. It's unique, and I'll take anything that makes games unique, especially in this genre. But I don't know, I just like that. Nemo? What the hell? I just like that story better. Nemo's down there attacking that rock. Like, I know I told him to go dig. I didn't know he'd be out here just beating the crap out of every rock he found. Bark, bark. Come here, Nemo. Nuzzle. All right, how are my other... Okay, they are almost done. Wow, 4 days on that one? I'm thinking I'm gonna like having the sand leak against the house. I think that'll look better. The miracle of cactus juice, right? I know they had to change up Ginger's story at the end of Portia because there was such a outcry about her death. A lot of people didn't like it, and I don't blame them. It is very shocking, and it does kind of come out of nowhere, especially in a game as lighthearted as this series tends to be. I say lighthearted. They have some very serious subject matter in the stories. But it is still, for the most part, a charming, lighthearted game. So to have a character death like that is shocking to people. Apparently I can ask you to do things.
Catch you later.
It is shocking to have something like that when most games in the genre don't do it. I can see why people got upset. That and the way it was portrayed was very realistic. Oh, pause here. I was wondering if my parents were still here.
Look at you, all grown up, dependable. I couldn't be more proud.
Where's Ma? So yeah, I think the fact that it being portrayed as realistically as it was kind of jarring for people. Hey, Dad's here, but where's Mother? He's probably out on the town telling everyone embarrassing kid stories about me. Hi, Heidi. You know what I haven't done in a while? Take out an ad in the paper. Because even though the most... Ginger didn't pass in my gameplay, I guess you have to marry her to have that. So, she didn't pass in mine either. The whole Ginger passing away thing happens winter of year 4. So if you kind of beat the story and kind of just stop playing the game prior to winter of year 4, you won't see it. So it's a very late game thing. It used to be a guarantee that she would pass away. But now it's actually, because of the outcry from fans about it, it actually is possible to save her. They patched it so that you can keep her alive. And the way you keep her alive, I'm okay with. You have to basically be constantly making a special item that she can use to help treat the condition. So you have to basically help her manage the illness, which works. I'm fine with that. I believe the way it works is if you don't romance her at all, she will pass away in winter of year 4. I think. Maybe you get the... Because the thing is, the item that you need to treat her condition with is locked behind a quest that you only get if you romance her, I believe. They might have changed it since, but... Yeah. I think it's if you romance her, you get that quest that gives you that item. If you choose not to do the quest, it's a mother's honor and a duty to tell you about your kids. That is sadly true. if you don't do the quest, if you're okay, it's kind of confusing because I think this has changed a bit. If you don't do the quest or otherwise fail to do the quest for whatever reason, because it's like really easy if I remember correctly, the doctor will tell you she only has a little bit of time left, and the quest basically turns into spend the day with Ginger because it's her last day and she'll pass away that night. And it's really freaking sad. There's a cutscene and everything. You don't see her pass away, but like you see her. She's sitting there watching the sunset with you on the beach, and she slips into a coma as the cutscene fades to black. It's fucking gut-wrenching. Especially with a character like Ginger, who's just sweet and innocent and lovely and so lovely. There's no fucking justice in this world. And I believe if you romance her, you can do that quest, you get the item, you can keep her alive, if I remember correctly. If you didn't romance her, you just get a letter in the mail that she passed away in the night, and the family is sad. And then there's, like, dialogue that people have. If you go talk to them, they'll talk about it. Lord. Well, I don't really know what to do now. Nemo's just chilling over there, outside the yard. I got 30 minutes to fill. How long has it been since the wedding? Because I think there's a 4-day time. It's been a week. It's been a week since the wedding. The parents are here to meet us, and me and Amira's only been hitched a week. Alright, well that's past the four-day time limit. So we can have children, but I don't really want to have children this quick. I feel like we should start getting some quest. Because I know Amira has a quest after the summit. I don't know what the other triggers for that are. But she has another romance quest, and now that the summit is over, we should be able to do it. And I know her parents moved to Sandrock at one point. So we still gotta do that. I know there's more to do with the theme park because it's missing some things. Why does it show Amira standing right here if she's in the house? She's probably in bed at this hour, actually. Yep, she has a very strict 10 o'clock bedtime. 10 o'clock at night to 7 in the morning, she is in the bed. Teach me your ways, Amira.
Did you rest well last night?
I always rest well with you by my side.
Did you rest well last night?
Yes, I already explained that. Alright, let's see what there is to do today. Our things should be done so we can upgrade their quality. Oh, we have a letter. And we have people.
Howdy.
Howdy.
Hey there.
Howdy. Hey there. Go out, do something together. Yeah, no. Alright, we got a full mailbox from Justice. Thank you for all your hard work, Civil Corps. We've prepared something for you. Stop by the office. Miguel. It appears my time has come. Trudy informed me I have 1 week until I'm taken to Atara. Wow, they are taking their sweet time. Because, like, it was a month ago that she told you, we're going to send you to prison. and you've just been sitting in that jail cell. That's kind of... Okay, look, our local sheriff's office only keeps people in their jail cells for 24 hours. If they're there longer than that, they send them somewhere else. Because the jail cells are just holding cells. They're not meant to be like long-term sentencing. Poor Miguel got forgot about. He did, but he deserves it. I mean, he wants it too. He wants to go to prison and atone for his sins. So he's getting what he wanted and what he deserved. Appreciate your company, and I would like to have a final conversation. Well, I gotta go to the Civil Corps building anyway. Tumbleweed Standard. All the important people have left. Guess there's not much news to report. But that won't stop me from getting on the typewriter anyway. Love Jasmine. This is so Sandrock. Everybody, just because there's no crazy big adventure going on right now doesn't mean it's the end of the world. Now we can relax, maybe even get to know each other better. This is your cue that there is side content you can do. Never ever will Amira have panda eyes. Yeah, she's very strict about her routine. Thank you, Ernest, for the earrings. Alright, you guys just want to hang out, but... Justice, you told me to meet you at the Civil Corps building. Oh, wow. Well, I don't have 3 of these. 3 hours? Okay. 2 at the Civil Corps and 1 at... Yep, that's the mission I was talking about with Amira. So let's go see what's going on at the Civil Corps first. I got 2 things to do over there. Moki Jane 420. It doesn't say you're well, I don't know. The chat thing I'm using might not tell me if you're a first-time chatter. But I don't think I've seen your name before. Hold on, let me check Twitch. Twitch usually tells me. Yeah, you're a first-time chatter. Poor Miguel got forgotten about. Yeah, he did. That's good to know that this chat thing in OBS is not telling me who's a first-time chatter. How long you been hanging out?
Us to forgive. If we can't grow, then who are we as a people?
I mean, we can forgive him, but it's gonna take some time. It's gonna take some time. Like, you pulled a gun on somebody, dude. And I'm not Mr. like no violence. I'll advocate for violence when it's justified all day long, but dude, you drank the Kool-Aid and went nuts.
You have been sounding more like a minister every day, Burgess. Sandrock is lucky to have someone as pure as you.
Honestly, Burgess is pretty cool. Like, he is a good minister. Almost said sinner. He's the opposite of a sinner. People like him are interesting.
Well, as much as you deny it, I know you were always preaching from the heart.
Yeah, I mean, he was preaching from the heart, but that heart was believing incorrect things.
I was preaching what I believed. But even then, in my pursuit of my ideal, I ended up precipitating the very thing I was trying to prevent. I wronged you, Burgess. I led you astray. Took advantage of you.
I do like that he acknowledges his faults and he's willing to accept the punishment. I do like that.
That's in the past now, Miguel. Besides, I wouldn't be who I am today if it weren't for you. For better or for worse. I can't regret the past. We can only look forward into the future.
Let me impart one last bit of wisdom to you. Sometimes, even when you're so very, very sure, you still need to reflect and ask the tough questions. I have given this much thought while I have been in here.
You've had plenty of time to think. Like, we've left you in there for how long at this point? Like, the whole thing with Duvos happened in autumn of year 2. It is summer of year 3. He's been in there almost a year.
Even though I clung so hard to my ideal of an orderly...
In a holding cell. We're
what
kind
right
of
did I have
cruel.
to force it on anyone else? That makes me no better than the fools who caused the day of calamity.
Hello, you wanted to see me?
You okay? I'm glad to see you. Burgess was giving me one last sermon on forgiveness.
I've seen Miguel's growth. He's not the man he used to be. He's seen the error of his ways. But now they still want to lock him up forever.
He has to do time. Like, I'm glad he sees the error of his ways and is willing, but he still needs to serve time for what he did. Lock Burgess up too. That's just mean. Burgess is innocent. A little too innocent, honestly, but... Like, I like Burgess, but... yeah, he's on the naive side. And even Miguel wants to serve time. Okay, we can take into account that he has seen the error of his ways. So, okay, we'll give him, like... What's the punishment? Like... 5 years? We'll give him... He'll be out in 2 on good behavior.
I told you, Burgess. I seek not
So, like, 2 years in, and then 3 years of
I
parole.
have to face what I have done. Don't shed a tear for me. I will be fine.
If I pour out your water because you poured out my water, then no one has any water to drink. I can see how much you've changed. If we let you just rot in a box, then who are we?
That's not the best analogy. Because, like, well, yeah, an eye for an eye isn't the best thing to have sometimes. But he still pulled a gun on people. He was about ready to pour out everybody's water and flip the table over. So that would be the analogy there. Even if he's changed, he still needs to pay. Yeah, he still needs to serve time for what he did. Like I said, he's probably getting 5 years or whatever. Because, like, he pulled a gun, which is already a big no-no. And then someone got hurt. Now, granted, the person that got hurt was a bad person. Almost a whole year in a holding cell. Yeah, he only has that little bench back there, doesn't he? He probably needs a chiropractor. Okay. He'll serve 5 years, right? That's his sentence or whatever it is. Let's say 5 years. 2 years, good behavior, and he'll be out on parole at, like, year 3. And then we'll probably say he's served a year already. Because he's been in a holding cell for almost a year. So we can... Yeah, he's fine. He's gonna be fine. He wants to do it anyway.
But in a maximum security prison for life?
Max security? Making you turn into a judge. All rise. Court is now in session. Now sit on it. The dishonorable Despa is the judge. Max security might be... Okay, technically he is an enemy of the state. I kind of forgot about that part. So, even though he was a pawn, he was still kind of conspiring. So his crime was conspiracy. Would it be attempted murder? Yeah, I think it would qualify for attempted murder. When he, because he pulled the gun with intent to shoot Logan and happened to hit Matilda. So that would qualify as attempted murder. I believe. I'm not a lawyer, I'm not a cop, so... I don't know how... You know, I kind of want more information on this. This should go to an actual court. Why did Trudy just make the decision? It is Trudy's decision to make. It was a traitor. That is also true. and was willing to give up Sandrock. Yeah. So yeah, he's definitely enemy of the state. Max security prison. Yeah, you know what? Fine.
And we must respect that. You have both been a sliver of light in my incarceration.
What did we feed you?
I am glad I have you both with me in my final moments before leaving to meet my fate.
Dude, you sound like they're throwing you on death row. Like we're about to lead you to the gallows. You're just gonna be in prison for life. It ain't that bad. I don't know how the Free Cities prisons are, but I mean, you haven't complained about the holding cell. Although, granted, that holding cell does not look like it would be the best place to stay. Maybe the prison is nicer. He might be getting an upgrade.
This isn't right.
It kinda is.
This is as it shall be. Acceptance of one's wrongs does not free one from guilt.
See, listen to him.
And Burgess, don't be a hypocrite. You yourself always stood for upholding the rules. Don't make the exception for me. Thank you. Truly.
Burgess has got to think about that. He's got some stuff to think about for that one.
We have to do something. We can't let him go like this. Yes, I'm a stickler for the rules, but maybe I'm not completely right.
Dishonorable Despa, that is hilarious. Dishonorable Despa is presiding over this trial. You're right, let's talk to... No, he's not right. Like, I kind of am in agreeing with Miguel here. He needs to serve time. And he wants to serve time. Like, the best we'd be able to do is argue a lighter sentence. That's the most I'd be willing to do.
Please, just come with me to Mayor Trudy. At least hear me out. Maybe I can convince you, too.
I'll hear you out, but
he needs a
good luck.
second chance to right his wrongs, or a good man will go to waste forever.
He can get a second chance after he gets out, or whatever. I don't know if they're gonna let him out, because, yeah.
So, shall we go and talk to Trudy?
Ah, fine. I'll see you there, though. I got one more thing to do.
Hey, you're here.
Burgess, Trudy's over here. Good man, where?
We've got a surprise
definitely
for you
not
today.
that jail cell.
I've invited Trudy to award you a medal. All your service at the Civil Corps qualifies you for our highest honors. So, on behalf of the Sandrock Civil Corps and our whole town, we're here to give it to you.
This is like the third medal I've gotten.
Mayor Trudy?
Thank you, Justice.
I'm gonna have more medals than some of the military guys that were here.
The Civil Corps has been much more efficient in just about every department. I just wanted you to know that your service hasn't gone unnoticed. This is to thank you for
And I'm
all your
honorary
hard
member of
work
the Civil
and
Corps.
diligence in protecting the town of Sandrock. You stepped up. No one made you do it. You volunteered. This medal is a symbol of all our gratitude for everything you've done as an outstanding member of the Civil Corps.
Technically, the game made me do
I
it, but
present
okay.
to you
I would have
the
done it
Civil
anyway.
Corps Medal of Honor.
Yay me. Does that have the same model as the other medal?
Congratulations.
Unsure as hubby in game. He is weird, but he's a very likable kind of weird.
Almost as cool as a deputy hat.
Almost. I mean, I got the deputy hat too.
Meow.
Meow. Finish speech. Thank the Civil Corps. Thank your fans. Thank Captain. Yeah, thank Captain. Thank Trudy. Thank your parents. Thank the light. Thank Captain. Yeah, let's go, silly. Thank Captain.
Yeah, I think Captain was the first to put your name on the ballot.
Awesome.
You're right.
Thank you,
It was
Captain.
me.
Thank the Civil
Hey,
Corps.
no need to thank us. You're the star here.
If the Civil Corps didn't exist, the builder wouldn't be getting this medal. So we deserve some credit for existing.
Unsure's got solid logic.
Yeah, I guess that is technically true.
Meow.
Captain agrees.
Captain does agree. Thank Trudy.
Oh, well, you're welcome. I'm really just
I
here
like
as
that
a
I'm-
formality, but As soon as I heard the news, I was more than happy to do it.
I like that I'm giving a speech to these three people and a cat.
It's not a real medal unless a city official is here to witness the ceremony and notarize the papers afterwards.
Makes sense.
Seems like it'd be a real medal the moment it came out of its metal casting. Or maybe the moment we thought you deserved it. Why would it be the moment that we have someone sign a piece of paper? Dang, everything is so arbitrary.
Yeah. Thank my parents.
Yeah, you gotta remember where you came from.
Trudy is awesome. She snuck right in by both of you. She did. There must be a back entrance we don't know about.
An absolute class act.
Or maybe she was hiding under the stairs when she heard Burgess was going to try to find her. She's like, I don't want to. No. All right. And most of all, I want to thank you, my fans, for being there and judging me silently and keeping me on the straight and narrow.
Oh, you have fans? I mean, yeah, that makes sense. Sorry, I don't get out much.
I have fans. It's hard to believe, right? They're in chat right now.
I'm your fan.
And Unsure.
Meow.
And Captain.
Captain is too. Meow, meow.
Meow, meow. Oh, where's Captain going?
Ooh, love this song.
I'm not done yet. Oh boy, we got more dialogue options. Oh, he said I don't have fans? I don't know what he said. You are nothing without me. Nothing. Gracefully bow. I still have so many people to thank. I still have a lot of people to thank. Captain's like, wrap it up.
Yeah, what Captain means is, well, we appreciate you. Truly, we do. But, well, I guess some people are just itching to get back to work.
Oh God, I'm turning into Cooper.
I could do 20, 30 more minutes of speech.
Me too. But we don't want an angry captain on our hands. Better go ahead and bring this monumentous medal moment to a close. I hope everyone can follow your example.
Not Cooper.
All right, that's a wrap, everyone. Let's
It's
all
spreading.
Get back to doing what we do best.
The Cooper is spreading. Cooper might be a ginger, but the condition of never shutting the fuck up is spreading.
Thank you, all of you brave members of the Civil Corps.
Meow to you two.
Meow.
I didn't know this actually played music, actually. Anything in the store? Nothing I want. All right. 15 minutes. We got probably just enough time to... Okay, tell you what. I want to finish this day out, though. Let's keep Burgess waiting. Let's just keep Burgess waiting. I don't... Miguel can go to prison. I don't care. This is the one I was really interested in.
I need to think about it.
Think about what, dearest?
It's a celebration of love. It would be wonderful to have a strong, single woman who is dedicated to her career to join.
Single? Honey, she ain't single. Yeah, she ain't single. Have a habit of telling Justice to stuff it in my games, and that's the reason why. So mean. He's doing his best. Best ain't very good, but he's doing it.
What? Oh, I understand. I'm sorry. It appears I was mistaken.
That lovely, beautiful lady young there. Young there? Young lady there. Oh, Lord. I can't talk sometimes. My mouth outruns my brain. That lovely, beautiful young lady there is spoken for by yours truly.
Sandrock's famous builder
and it was
Amira.
my...
You two are truly a match made in heaven. I actually wanted Amira to contribute some works for an exhibition.
That's great. I'm sure she'll love to. I just need you to know that marrying her was my greatest achievement. Like saving Sandrock and all that, sure. Everybody loves me. I just built things. Marrying the angel standing before you was the greatest achievement I have ever made. I don't know why she settled for me.
Walnut
Anyway.
Grove is hosting a ceramics exhibition to the theme of love. Amira Ceramics have made quite a name for themselves, so I was inviting her to contribute some creations since I was in the neighborhood. She said she would like to think about it some more.
That sounds great. That actually does sound great. Amira, do it. You're awesome.
I know that it's a really good opportunity. And it's honestly not that I'm not interested, but it's as Mayor Li Jun says. In an exhibition about love, I wanted to make something with you.
I'll help. I don't care.
Isn't that just inspiring? So I guess I need to be asking
I mean, I won't do as good of a job.
wonderful co-creator.
What do you think, dear?
Yes. I think yes, without hesitation. Like, I've done enough soaring through the sky and looking awesome. It's your turn to shine, Amira. Amira, however I say your name. How do I say her name? Honey, we're married and you hadn't told me yet. Is it Amira or Amira?
Brilliant! Seeing you two together, oh, it's inspiring. I'll be waiting for your submission.
Come on, I have an idea.
I will listen to the expert.
Dearest, ever since I met you, you've done nothing but silently support me. Our love is respect and understanding. You push me to achieve my dreams.
Love the details they did in this game. Have you played Portia? I have played Portia. I don't know if you were here earlier, but we just finished the story to Sandrock. We saw the credits roll and all, and I was talking quite a bit about Portia, and I'm waiting on Ginger to show up because Gale's still here. We just saw Gale talk to the doctor about his daughter, and we all know who that is, so Ginger is going to be making an appearance in this game. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen until the next day in-game, and we're not playing past this day because I got to end stream at some point. So we won't be seeing Ginger until the next stream of Sandrock. Which actually, let me look at my calendar real quick. I want to look at something, because I'm probably not going to stream Sandwalk. Yes, that's a cooking game where you use a wok and you put sand in it. Wondering if you finished the game because the way everyone is acting. Yep, we literally just finished the story this stream. You missed it by like 30 minutes from your first chat. And yes, I have played Portia. Funnily enough, it's looking like I'm gonna finish Sandrock at about the same time I finished Portia, which is spring of year 4. I feel like I have at least another in-game year worth of content to go through. Okay, so Halloween is on a Friday. And I have a game picked out for Halloween, so Halloween stream is decided. Usually I have been playing Brew Barons on Fridays. On Fridays that I don't play Sandrock. I kind of don't want to play Brew Barons. I like it, but it's much more fun off stream, so I need to think of something else to fill the Friday slot now, instead of just all Sandrock all the time. I guess I could start playing Portia. I was thinking about doing a replay of Portia before Evershine came out. Let me look at Steam real quick. Hold on. Let me give y'all some background music while I check my Steam list. When was the last time I played Portia? I need to talk to some friends about playing Phasmo, too. Because it is the Halloween event. Come on, Steam. Why are you being slow? I just replayed it and finished it for the first time. Started in 2019, which is crazy to think. I took a while with Sandrock too. I bought Sandrock the day it came out, and I am just now finishing it. Hold on, there is a new post under my time at Portia. What is this? Hold on a second. Why is everything being slow? Steam. Show Steam. Yeah, y'all can see my Steam thing. Why is... There's a new post under Portia. A new news post. The last one was July 18th. It was Friday, but I honestly, I ain't been keeping track of the news post on Portia. Guess who's packing their bags after wrapping up their time in Sandrock? Our beloved siblings Gus and Ginger are heading off to none other than sun-soaked Star Sand Island. What is this? This must be a collab. Ginger! She looks so lovely in this art style. I love that Ginger is basically the... Well, it was posted yesterday, because it's October 16th. That's October 15th. This is the first I've heard about it. Let's see. Teamed up with the Star Sand crew, give them a cozy little vacation spot. Oh, that's cute. She looks so good in this art style. Gus kind of looks a bit off, but I feel like their heads are a little too small relative to the rest of their body. But Ginger's a small person already, so... What is Star Sand Island? Is this a new game? Because I haven't heard of this. It's from Seed Lab. Oh, it isn't out yet. Q1 2026. Looks like your light farm sim. With fishing. I mean, it looks pretty. I love the art style. It looks more traditional anime art style. The head sizes need to be a bit bigger, to be totally honest. Well, see, this one's not bad. It looks like it looks like your tip. Ooh, I kind of like that one. You just heard about it now too? Awesome. We're learning things today. Like, it looks like... Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and wishlist this. Based solely on the fact that Ginger's in it. But I will wait for reviews before I get this. What are we looking at requirement-wise? Memory, I can do that. Graphics, I can do that. Version 11, broadband, 10 gigs. Okay, I can meet the minimums for that. It supports Mac OS, apparently. I'm going to keep an eye on this. I'll wait to the reviews before I... Kind of like Sandrock, but no fighting. I mean, I'm fine with that. You know, I'm realizing that I should probably turn the chat overlay back on. Oh, no, the chat overlay is on. I forgot. I thought I forgot to do that. But I guess not. It seems to be working now. I don't know why it glitched out the other day. It's supposed to be like Sandrock and Portia, but with no fighting. Yep. I'm fine with no fighting. I liked Paleo well enough. Okay, I'll wait for the reviews on that. When's the last time... Why is this not capturing all of Steam? When's the last time I played My Time at Porsche? Yeah, y'all get to see my game list. My Time at Porsche. Last played April 16th, 2020. It has been going on 6 years now. 5 years. Anaya's played it previously. When did she last play it, does it say? I got 28 more achievements I could get. Hold on, what DLC is available for it? Is there any, like, story DLC, or is it all cosmetics? NPC attire, swimwear has already got that one because it's free. Soundtrack. It's on sale right now. Just heard of Palia yesterday. Do I like Palia? That's difficult to describe because I don't have it installed anymore. And given that it's supposed to be a live service game, that probably says a lot. But the thing is, I do think it's good. I do think it's worth playing. Ignore the playtime. I was actually in the pre-release beta for it that you had to be invited to. So I had the offline client. I have played through the entire story of Palia. So yeah, I have a lot more time in it than that. I briefly played it on Steam about the time they released the new forest area, but I didn't get back into it after that. So I played through the story. I think I had a few side missions pending. It's worth playing. I do like it. It does feel very undercooked and unfinished. I think a lot of that is the live service model, though. If you're okay with the live service model, it's definitely playable. I do like that it has more of a... It's not really real-time. It's more like accelerated real-time. One of my favorite things about it, though, is the degree to which you're able to place items in your house. I wish they would let you customize the houses more. Like a combined with Palia, a system of Sandrock and Palia combined would be my dream, but that's basically just The Sims now that I think about it. So yeah, I do like it. It's free. I think it's worth trying if you're into this type of game. But yeah, you will eventually, if you're anything like me, hit a point where it's like, this just isn't worth staying with anymore, is it? Can never figure The Sims out. Okay, there are 3 ways to play The Sims, right? There's wish fulfillment, where you just live the life that you wish you could have, but can't, for whatever reason. There's run around with your favorite characters from other IPs. And then there's Architect Simulator. Those are the 3 ways to play The Sims. The proper way to play The Sims is to, like, build your house, build your skills, build your character, have kids, and die. No one plays it like that. That's the 3 ways to play The Sims. I can understand if you don't like it, though. Mostly because the series is just gone off the rails. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. I need to finish this. So yeah, maybe Porsche wouldn't be a bad idea. By the way, if you're wondering, this is the game I've chosen for Halloween. I think it's going to be a quick one-stream game, hopefully. If not, I'll break it up into however many streams it needs. This is the Halloween game. It looks fun. I have your order, Mrs. Wilson. Mrs. Wilson? Oh god, Chucky's gonna be... He's gonna be playing us a visit. It's midnight. I'm hoping it's a relatively quick game. I don't know if I played anything for stream Halloween last year. Actually, I know I didn't. But a year before that, I played 7 Nights Ghost for Halloween, and that one was really fun. That's where you get to romance the ghost. Where's that one at? Yeah, look that up on my YouTube channel if you want to see the VOD for that one. It's fun. I was flirting with a ghost girl. It was great. Where is it, actually? Oh, I forgot I had sleeping dogs on here. There it is. 7 Nights Ghost. There's the ghost, and you romance her, and you get... You don't really get married, but yeah, you're holding hands at the end of it, so... See, look, there's the end. She stole my donut. Download the demo for Stars on Island and let you know how it goes. Awesome. Anyway, we should get back to Sandrock. First, I should turn game capture back on, and then we can get back to Sandrock.
Mayor Li Jun's opportunity is amazing. To be able to display my work with some of the greatest. It's wonderful. But none of this would be possible without you.
Amira, you say that, but I don't think you really appreciate just how good you are at your job.
So I want to use that to make something we can be proud of.
I love it. I'm more than happy to assist you in this endeavor. You're already the greatest. You really are.
Oh, come on. You're the world famous builder now. I'm the one that has to keep up with you.
No, no, no. If I'm the world famous builder, that means I know talent when I see it, and you haven't. Let me praise you.
Ceramics isn't just about shapes. It's an artist's self-expression. That being said, let's start with the wheel. I want to make something really special.
Honey, I think the most I'd be able to make is a bowl. I don't know if I can do what you do, but we'll try. Oh, this is a lovely little cutscene. My hat's clipping through her hair. That's
okay,
cute.
darling. I think we're done for now. I'll add the finishing touches and send it on to Walnut Grove. Thank you. Truly. We could plan out some other activities once you're done with your work. What do you think?
I think that sounds great. But we just had a cute moment. Let me hug you. I'm sorry if no one wants to watch this. I love my wife. Sue me. Please don't sue me.
I'm so delighted that you've come to see me.
Let's see here. We don't need that visible right now. How many days I got? I got 7 days. Okay, we're good. Alright, I guess we'll go to City Hall and frickin' figure out something for Burgess. You're a simp, that's okay with it. I love my wife, damn it. If that makes me a simp, then sure.
Hello, Burgess. How can I help you?
Don't listen to him. I mean, go ahead.
Mayor, we're here to request you stop the transfer of Miguel to Atara. He's changed.
Correction. Burgess is here to request that. I'm here to figure out why the heck he wants to do it.
Changed?
I wanted to say he was tricked by Duvos.
He was?
Manipulated by Matilda.
He definitely was.
He was. But no, he's just very sad nowadays. He wanted something that's not his to decide. And now that he's acknowledged the destruction he's left behind, he's broken.
My character looks scared. I feel like he should have, like, wavy purple lines on the side of his head right now. Like, he's just over this. He's like, I don't want to do this. Like, I think he needs to go to prison.
Go on.
He's not innocent, but he's also not a bad man. He was a victim of circumstances.
No one made him pull the gun. Like, okay, he was manipulated. Fair, I'll grant you that. No one made him pull the gun. No one made him betray the country. No one made him do any of these things. He did all of that of his own volition, even though he was manipulated.
Did he ask you to come here?
No, he told us not to, and I agree.
No, he told us he wants to face his crimes.
And I agree.
I just think it's not right.
I do.
Burgess, you...
Mayor Trudy, I implore you, let Miguel face his punishment, but here in Sandrock.
Where
he can face everyone he's wronged and atone for what he's done. Don't let him rot in a cell forever. Every fiber of my being is telling me that's not right.
Where? Or you want me to build a new jail cell? Because we can't just have him stay in the darn holding cell. He's already been there a year. He's got a year off the sentence because of that, I'm sure. And we can't put him on house arrest for such a major crime.
What do you think of all of this?
I've seen it. He's changed. He hasn't changed so much as he acknowledges his wrongdoings. I don't think he's putting it on. I don't think he's putting anything on. I think Burgess is the one who's seeing something that I don't.
You're sure?
Oh, completely.
I'm inclined to agree.
But...
Burgess, I like you, my dude, but no, we can't.
I was willing to listen if both of you felt that way, but I trust the builder's judgment.
Burgess ain't gonna like me for this.
I understand where you stand, Burgess, and were this anyone else, I would be on your side. But in consideration of what he has done, and his proven ability to manipulate...
Yeah, he did that as well.
Err on the side of caution. He goes to Atara.
Yeah, he needs to. Like, it's not... I get what you want to do, Burgess, but it's also not reasonable to have him serve his sentence here. However long it is, it's probably freaking life in prison.
I understand, Mayor Trudy.
Look, Burgess, I'm not heartless, but I just need to do what's best for all of us. Thank you for coming in. Really, we're lucky to have a minister with a heart as big as yours.
It's too big. Maybe that's why his stomach's so... Yeah, mission complete. Oh, wow, we didn't get any negative stuff with Burgess there.
Oh, a medal is really nothing compared to what you've done for us. But...
Actually, is that in my inventory? Oh, it is. Civil Corps Medal of Honor. Well, let's put that on. Sandrock Hero. You can't even see it on the jacket. There you go. Oh, that's actually smaller. I kind of think that would work better with the Civil Corps jacket then. Yeah, that works better, but I kind of like the Yakmal jacket. Yeah, I like this one. I like that look. Sorry, Burgess, but no, he goes to prison. Alright, we're officially out of things to do. I wonder when we're gonna get the rest of the Katori world arc, because I know it's not done. We only did phase 1. Smoky Jane 420, that is a great name. 420 blaze it, Smoky Jane already did. Thank you for the follow. We were actually talking before you showed up about Cooper. Nani, who's chatting over on YouTube, Which, by the way, Nani, I take it YouTube's working again because it had freaking died about an hour prior to the stream starting. But we were talking about Cooper has really good stuff. You know what I mean? Gardening, always. Always gardening. And Cooper is a fantastic gardener. Like, he's got the good grass, you know what I mean? Where is he? He's over here. Look at all this grass. There you are, Cooper. That's how he... Look at those eyes. He knows where the stash is. Oh yeah, he definitely does.
So long,
He
partner.
must. Alrighty. I guess we can finish these commissions. I'm gonna actually speed time back up to normal flow. Just like 1.0. I might stay with 1.0 for the rest of the playthrough of Sandrock then, since we're pretty much firmly in epilogue territory now. Alright. I never sent the dog out. That's almost done. And you wanted 3 of these? Coop got that straight fire. Yep. So since you're new to the channel, Smokey Jane, I wonder, are you by any relation to Jane, who teaches the school? Just the Smokey variant? This is our house. It's one of the pre-builts. What do you think? We'll give you the tour. We got the front yard here. We got Nemo chilling. Nemo sleeps on the side, even though there is a pet house in the back. We got a little side garden. I'm trying to decide which... This is basically going to be a flower bed along the side here. Got a little back patio with our kitchen. I know that it was the closest thing to a doghouse, even though it has a cat on it. We got a 4-wheeler that the game won't let me drive. We got our 2 animals. We got Merle, which was, oh, what was his name? Shoot, it just slipped my mind. Haru. That was Haru's animal. And then we got my horse. His name is Agro. He's named Agro because he looks like a horse from another game. And if you know what other game, you're awesome. This is my factory. This is my assembly station. I love that it's very well lit at night. I got those lights shining down on it. It looks great. You can't see it now. Hi, Mian. You're on your desert run. But the sign is actually illuminated as well. That light right there shines up at the sign, and it looks great at night. I love it. All right, we need to make those. And we need to upgrade their quality to rare. I hope I have the stuff to do it. I do not. Alright, so that's going to require more of this. I get it from the quarry or the ore refinery? Where at in the map is that? I can't remember. Is that down in the valley? Or is it over along where the tunnel was? Well, we're gonna need a lot of it, whatever it is. I'll try the valley first. Let's go, Agro. See, I kind of look like Arthur Morgan now with this jacket and these pants. Riding on a horse. I am regretting not getting that cup of water. But now we're so close to the end of stream, I don't want to go get it. Alright, it's a good thing I have partial ownership of this place and can just walk in. Don't have to pay for a ticket. Also, there's a treasure chest I apparently forgot to get. Oh, can't go that way. Let me through. I'm getting stuck on things. Merle is so cute. She is. She is a cute little goat. Haru thinks so too. Alright, that's all granite, I believe. I can't remember if it's down here or if it's in some other place. There's a treasure chest here, apparently. What? What? Hold on. How? I don't think we can get that one. I might have to download that jetpack mod to get that. Yep, we ain't getting that. That's just up there now. It must have been there, and you're supposed to get it before you do all this. Petrified wood's done. I'm seeing nothing but granite. Oh, this might be it right here. Yep. That's exactly what I'm looking for. Gonna need quite a bit of it, though. Any more of it? There's a barrel. You know, I bet Andy loves this place. Because this is basically what he had in the cave. And he couldn't go back to the cave, but now he gets to come here. Cave came to him, as it were. That's probably enough, but I'm going to try to get as much as possible. The administrator. Ooh, quite a bit of it here. Oh, get on the horse. All right. There's another treasure chest over here. Aggro, stay. Awesome. Masterpiece ghost ships. Oh, that looks cool. I like that. I'm gonna have to find a place to put it. All right, let's get back. Hopefully we have enough to upgrade those things all the way. And I can turn them in. Your reminders are funny. Makes me want a peanut butter sandwich. The thing is, though, what kind of peanut butter sandwich? Because, like, peanut butter and jelly, that's a classic. Peanut butter and banana? What other things can you put with peanut butter? Peanut butter, I don't know if I'd make a sandwich out of it, but apples, specifically Honeycrisp apples, are really good with peanut butter. I don't know if I'd make a sandwich out of that, Because something about eating bread with apples, even when there's a peanut butter binder, doesn't seem right. Also, someone remind me to talk to Katori about the back entrance to the park. We should probably put a fence there. Otherwise, people are gonna find a way to sneak in. Peanut butter and pickles. That's a combo. What kind of pickles? Because, like, I'm kind of partial to the butter pickles, and I'm thinking butter pickles might be good with that. I don't think I'd want dill pickles with that, that's for sure, but... Alright. Upgrade all 3 of these. And then upgrade all 3 of these. Both commissions are done. We can go turn them in. I think they're both going to the same person. I was kind of hoping that one mission with Amira would be a little bit longer because I didn't expect we'd just get it done like that. Why don't you use skill points? Because I forget. That's why. I forget they're there. Here's this. Give me my 7 grand, please. Thank you, thank you. Pleasure doing... Ooh, 8 grand. We got a bonus. Oh, here's your wood. You needed some wood. There you go. I may not download Star Sand because the terms are ridiculous. What are the terms? It looked like it might be a Chinese-made game, so a lot of the... They tend to have some sus terms, but that's largely because of certain laws in China. Alright, we might as well spend our skill points since you bring it up. Alright, we got 2 in gathering, 2 in social, 1 in workshop. At this point, I don't know what we could spend on the workshop. Inspection time extended by 20. I don't do the inspections. Bread and butter pickles with chocolate ice cream? That sounds like something a pregnant woman would eat, but it also sounds like something that wouldn't be... It sounds like one of those foods that sounds crazy when you think about it until you actually try it. Like bacon on ice cream. Growth crops. Oh, that one would be good since I'm building the flower bed. New backpack slots. I'm kind of happy with where the backpack is. 10% more crops. Maximum floors. I'm happy with the house already. Let's go with this one. Speed the crops up. Alright, social. 10% chance of getting extra favor when taking a group photo. 10% chance to receive bonus. You know, we can do that one now that we have a pet. Gain 2 more relationship with attendees. That one could be useful now that we have the ability to throw parties. And by that, I mean I'd finally bothered to buy the banquet table. You know what? Let's go with that one. Let's go with those 2. 20% chance of gaining 2 favor when buying. I feel like I don't have many places to spend this here. Kicking trees. Double XP. Automatically catch scorpions and shiny scorpions. Ooh, that could be useful. 10% chance of gathering herbs. Double. 2 stamina when retrieving an empty sand trap. Sure. You know what? We'll go with those 2. I might have to start doing fishing anyway. Does this game have a level cap? I'm assuming level cap is whenever you have enough points to fill all of this out, which would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. So I am level 50. 36 more would be 86. So at level 86, I will finally have enough points to fill all that out. I can guarantee you I'm not going to make it that high. I'm pretty sure I'll run out of content in the game first. Alright. Well, we did 2 commissions. You know what? I'm gonna put this one right here. If I can get a little lower, that'd be great. Hold on a second. Let me put you over here for a second. Right there. There we go. We'll turn this lamp off. And this one can go off as well. Oh, here's the interior. Smokey Jane, if you're still here. We got a little storage area. This is the back door. This is our kitchen, door onto the patio. I made a rice cooker. This is the stand-in for a stove since I don't have a stove. Say a rice cooker, that looks like a beefy freaking pressure cooker to me. This is the living room with more tables than anyone could ever need. Treadmill, so we can stay in shape. It looks so cozy. Oh wow, we're getting music. I'm probably gonna take some of these tables out. Isn't that the elevator music? Yeah, we're done with that. We got pictures. Me and the wife doing her thing. The whole town, well, most of the town. We got pictures from the story. I'm probably gonna change that one. Love the fact you can use stuff like sofas, seats, and you know, I always love it when a game gives you the ability to sit down in a chair. I don't know why. Because you would think you won't use this all that often, but something about... I like role-playing, I guess. So being able to sit in a chair is just great. It's kind of like one of those things... Penn's workout beats? It might be. It's kind of like if you've ever played GTA 4 and you get the entire metro system of Liberty City that you can go in. And then GTA 5 has a metro system, but it's so underdone compared to GTA 4's. And then you go play Saints Row 2 and you see the metro trains running around. But you can't actually ride in any of them. It's one of those things where it's like, it's right there. Let me do a thing. All right, this is the bed. That down there is the home office. This is the bedroom. This is where the magic happens. We'll have children one day. I got a ceiling fan. There's the closet. Amira apparently has no clothing other than that one outfit. That's fine. This is the most important wall in the house. This is the I love my wife wall. Because we have... Let's see here. We have this picture of Amira standing on the train platform looking lovely. We have Amira in a bikini. How can you not? And then we have the lovely couple in the cable car. And this is anime. This is the anime wall. Two most important walls in the house. I love my wife and anime. Speaking of loving my wife, it's past her bedtime, and she is not here. Oh, well, for once, we are going to bed before she does. Also builds your stamina. That's good to know. Ah, it's a lovely couple. All right, what time is it? 1:30. I always go late playing this game. This game has a tendency of making you go late, doesn't it? Alrighty. Wrong button. Right button. There we go. Alright, alright. So Friday is either going to be Brew Barons or something else. I don't know. Wow, our bitrate has gone to crap suddenly. Well, I guess now's a good as time as any to do that. We still streaming? Is the stream still up? Because that is a pretty low bitrate. It might be about to die completely. Well, yep, it's still going. Alright, we got 3 viewers, so if anyone has anyone we'd like to raid, be my guest to tell me. As for Friday, I don't know when I'm streaming. It might be Brew Barons, it might be something else. Next Sandrock stream will be Monday. I think I'll continue doing Monday and... Yeah, you are late. And I went 30 minutes over, which isn't saying much because I tend to go over with this game anyway. But you are late, Roy. We're looking for people to raid. If you have any suggestions on who to raid, let me know and stick around for the raid. Have a good one, Nani. So yeah, Friday, I don't know. Might be Brew Barons, might be something else. Maybe I'll start Portia. I think I can do a Portia playthrough before Evershine comes out. We'll see. Yeah, next Sandrock's gonna be Friday. Or not Friday, Monday. If I do start playing Portia, I'll probably switch to Portia twice a week and Stardew once a week. Or not Stardew, Sandrock once a week. A raid, I'm gonna send y'all to another streamer, basically. A raid is where I can take the people watching this stream, which the view counter says there's 3 of you, and I can send y'all to another streamer so y'all can watch them for a while. The options it gives me... Let me make sure I'm not gonna leak anything that I shouldn't. Let me see here. Switch you to Firefox. So, like, these are 2 people I'm following. Thank you for coming in for the raid, Nani. Appreciate it. I can raid basically any channel it lets me. Same category. There is one other person playing Sandrock right now. They've been live for 9 seconds, it looks like. It looks like they're just starting the game, too. So do y'all want to go raid someone? I don't know who this is. Bat Cyclop. But they are just starting the game. So if y'all want to see someone start out fresh, we can go there. Or y'all can recommend someone, or I can pick someone. Or we can all scatter. It also works. How many of y'all are still here? 3 of you. Is there anyone I recognize? I think I recognize you. I think I've ended up on your stream before. Doesn't matter. What are you playing? Because I ended up through a raid on this person's stream. And they got drops for something. They are playing a Dark Souls game. Ghost of Yote. They got drops, if anyone cares about that. Stabbies and Chilies on... Or... Stabbies and Chilies. That's a great name. On TwitchCon. Oh, yeah, TwitchCon is this weekend, isn't it? They are 18 plus, but I'm 18 plus, so that shouldn't be a big deal. I didn't mean to do that. This person has 1 viewer, and That one's got 20. I feel like spreading the love to someone who's just starting Sandrock would be good. I feel like that would be a fun thing to do. Let's check their stream first. Are they speaking a different... Who the frick? You know what? I'd like you to care about something more than ears. You know what? Sure. We're gonna raid this person. We finished the story and they're just starting. Alright, like I said, Friday, don't know. Monday, Sandrock, I don't know. We'll figure it all out. Have a good night, everyone.